Hello, welcome to Hangar 51. Doing a little live pre-Draco show. Let's see who we got. We got 3 people in here already. Tug Hill, what's up? Hey, so should we go Zoom instead? What do you think? Rich, what's up? Good to see you, man. God, my hair looks terrible. Oh well, it's not a fashion show. Nathaniel, what's up? Good to see you, man. Yeah, let's wait till a few more people get in here. Maybe we'll switch it over to Zoom. Maybe we'll do both. What the hell? Yeah, I know, Rich. No Draco for you. Listen, just between you, me, and the walls here, get one and then because they're going to sell out in an hour, and then mark it up a couple $100 and put it on eBay, and you'll make some money because it's going to go fast, and everybody's going to want one today. So, just saying. Colin, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. Shorty. Okay, Baldy. I love you, buddy. Oh, that's funny. Noons, what's up? Good to see you, man. Ethan, Tug Hill, cha-ching, yeah, for sure, absolutely. Oh yeah, Shadow, it's gonna sell like hotcakes. They're gonna be gone in an hour. If Ryan's video isn't going up until 11, they'll be sold out before his video goes live. So. Yep, here's my tire. It looks tired. What do you got? That was Fred's joke. That was a good one. Yeah, my Havoc looks tired. Here and here and here and here. Yeah, it looks tired, all right. Well, Bill, what's up? Yeah, Shadow, it's not why it's gonna fly good is why I want it. It's because it's gonna have all that cool stuff on it. It's gotta have lights all over it. And I keep showing that one on the table, that the guy made, the homemade one, because being bigger, but I think it's gonna be very similar to that. With the backup light and the dashboard's lit. And Christy, what's up? Good to see you. Alan, good to see you, buddy. Ken, good to see you. Yeah, I agree, Eric. I totally agree. And if I don't think it's worth the $600, if that's what it goes out for, I guarantee I'll be able to sell it for more than that on eBay in a heartbeat. I don't know how many they ordered, but I guarantee they'll be sold out in an hour. That's how many people want this damn airplane. Just say no to Draco. That's hilarious. Well, yeah. So, what I can tell you guys, I don't know if you saw my post or not at GB show. He ended it pretty quick. Great Scott! While we're chatting here, go open another window and go to Facebook. Go to Mike Patey's page. It's got a picture and a big long paragraph about how Horizon and him have worked a deal. He's going to have his own web page to order them from, and he's also going to be giving away a few. And the more people that buy planes through his link, the more free ones are going to go out. So he's got a real deal going on. He's got a special page that doesn't go live till 9 a.m. Mike Patey, P-A-T-E-Y. That's who made Draco. He's the creator of it. Fred, what's up? So I still have my tired airplane here. So guys, go to Mike Patey's Facebook page and take a look at it. All right? It's definitely releasing tomorrow. I think it was Airvex said something about not till 4/21. He's wrong. It's releasing tomorrow. Mike Patey's got a special page going up. There you go. Good job, Ken. He's got a special page going up. Right back at you, Rando. Right back at you, buddy. Yep, no sleep for me tonight. Nope. Jeff, you're going to Florida Jets tomorrow morning? Well, good for you, buddy. I might go Friday or Saturday. Not going to go tomorrow, but I might go Friday or Saturday. Most everything happens on Saturday. You know, so that's, I think they have a special dinner Friday night or Saturday night. I forget which day, but most of everything that goes on Friday and Saturday. Yeah, it was a good year for the Havoc. I know, when I went back through my thing, I saw that post. I missed it the first time through, but I saw that. You got all the puns going there, Fred. That was great. You're going Saturday, Lewis? Okay. Randy's in a mood, yeah. Randy's been in the mood for a couple of weeks now. What plane crash? What are we talking about, Ken? Full-size plane? There's been a lot of plane crashes lately. Oh my God. Not a very good year for full-size aviation. You know, for as many plane crashes that are going on, it's not a good year already. Matt, what's up? Good to see you, buddy. Yeah, we had a almost 10-hour. That's not the record, though. The record's 12. Thanks to Mickey and the Air Marshal, because those guys were hilarious for 12 hours. Unbelievable. These guys were just keeping it going. It was hilarious that night. So I can't take the credit for it. I was just the host. Air Marshal and Mickey were the show. The stories that Marshall was talking about that happened in Australia on the sub. They got off the boat and oh my God, they got thrown in jail. It was a hoot. It was a hilarious, you know, playing with airsoft guns. Okay, they were having a war out in the street with airsoft guns and got arrested. Explain that to your captain when he's bailing you out of jail the next morning. Well, you see, sir, we were playing with airsoft guns. right, Shadow. We'll see you in the morning. Have a good night, buddy. Oh, was there a plane crash in Miami? Is that what you're saying? Yeah, I haven't even seen that on the news yet. I don't know, Alan. Who do you think's got a Draco right now on you besides Ryan? Well, we know Mike Patey has them. Christ, the last two videos he's put out, they were in the background. So, yeah, we know Patey's got one. At least one. Paul, what's up? Good to see you, man. Oh, you think Pilot Robert and Blaze have one? Really? Yeah, I'm sure Ryan's got one. He's made a very, very, very subtle hint. I don't know if the sailors have one. I would doubt it. Um, since Mike Patey's doing his own promoting, um, I don't know. We'll see. It's possible. I wouldn't say no for sure. No, but so I've been posting up a link to a guy that did a homemade Draco. I know it's not the one, the E-Flight one, but it's really impressive. The guy did a really nice job on it. It's got lights all over it. Even the instrument panel's lit up. He just did a really, really nice job. And it's, of course, it's a lot smaller. Um, Brian Chambers has that very airplane. The same one, but it's blue. Um, but he has one of those planes. And he showed it off the other night in the Zoom. He made a point of, oh, Brian's in here too. What's up, man? So yeah, so he has that plane. But so this guy went to a lot of work, and I think it's, if the one that E-Flight's coming out with looks like that, with that many lights on it and everything, then it's going to be awful cool. So that's why I keep showing that one. I'm hoping that the one that Horizon releases looks like that one, or better, because that guy did a really nice job. I really like it. Brian Phillips, maybe. I don't know. Brian didn't get a Focke-Wulf 190, not right away anyway. Only two people got those, the Sailors and Ryan. So, would Brian Phillips get one of these? Maybe. I don't know. Like I said, who knows? You never know what marketing geniuses at Horizon are going to do. Christ, they... Yeah, Christy, me too. I love lights, and that's why I keep showing that video, because that guy's got lights all over that thing. And it really looks a lot like the real one, with the way all the lights are on it. It really is well done. The guy did a really nice job. So my kudos go out to that guy. You know, he really did a great job on his. Randy, listen, it's not about the way this plane flies. That's not why I want it. I'm sure it's going to fly just fine. I want it because it's Draco, you know, and I want to support Mike Patey for all the work he does. And I thought Draco was awesome, and if it's got all the lights and all the stuff on it that the original had, and it's a 2-meter ship, then I want it, you know. No, I don't expect it to fly spectacularly, you know, any better than some of the other STOL planes I have, but it sure as hell is going to look a lot cooler. So, oh, I know the sailors have a big following. I get that, Alan. I do, but their following is more kid related. Okay, a lot of the stuff that they're reviewing is, you know, toy grade drones and toy grade surface stuff, and, you know, not this high dollar serious stuff. So, you know, so who knows? They might have one. You know, they might have got one. I don't think, you know, if Mike had anything to say about it, I don't think he would want them to have one, because they're not gonna, you know, they're not gonna be a selling point for the plane. Nate'd be lucky if he even knows how to fly the damn thing. So, yep, that's what I'm hoping for too, Tug. I'm hoping this is the time that Horizon really shines. That they put it all in this one airplane, and they're really gonna, you know, just put it out there. That's what I'm hoping for. All right, Great Scott. Maybe we'll see you later. We may be here. We might be up all night tonight. You know, I'm going to be up all night tonight. I can tell you that. So I figured, you know, maybe some of you guys want to hang out with me. I don't know. Richard O'Neill, welcome. Good to see you. No, not really, Richard. I don't think they need any influencers at all. As a matter of fact, since Mike Patey's going to be his own influencer, I don't think they need any influencers. Now, we already know Ryan got one, so obviously they're sending him out to some. I don't know who all got one, but we know Ryan got one. So, yeah, Randy, you just put it in a tree anyway, and then we'd never see it again. So, it's spend the next 6 months in a tree, right next to your other ones. Oh. Hey, Love RC, good to see you, man. Haven't seen you in a while. Actually, the announcement's not going to come till 9, but I'll bet it's on the webpage before then. It probably won't be in any kind of you know, their billboard stuff. But if you do a search for it, I'll bet it's on there by 3 a.m. That's why I'm going to be up all night. I'm going to be checking it every 20 minutes until I, you know, stumble onto it. And if it's not till 9 a.m., well, that's fine. But, you know, I got a bunch of stuff in my cart already. I've got all my gift certificates already in the pay thing. You know, I'm ready to just click it and hit the send button. So, got to spray your trees tonight because of the rain tomorrow. Okay. Are those the almond trees? Is that what you have, Alan? Aren't they almond trees? I didn't know almonds grew on trees. That's, you know, I didn't know that was where nuts come from. I don't know. For some reason, I was thinking they were in the ground. Dana, what's up? So you didn't have anything better to do tonight either. Okay, I got my green on. I got my green plane here. I'm green, okay? No pinching, no bashing. I got my green, okay? So, okay, hang on a minute. Christy's picking up chicks in the morning. I like your style, Christy. So EQ's in the house. 2E's in the house. Hey, F you, Jeff. Jeff needs chicks tonight. That's funny. What's that say? Not diesel? Chris, Randy says he'll make it rain for chicks. I might, Dana. We'll see how it goes. I might stay until I buy it. I've already got everything in the cart ready to go, so I got my control horns for this in the cart. I have a V900 in the cart. I have a couple of spare props for the V900 in the cart. Big week for me in RC, because not only is the Draco coming out this week, which I had no idea when all the rest of this was going on, but I bought two brand new ROES planes. I've got the Corsair coming and the T-28 coming. So they're on the way. And they'll be here tomorrow. So they'll be on the show tomorrow night. As long as they get here. They're supposed to be here tomorrow. And what else have I got coming? Well, the Draco will be coming. And got some parts for this coming. And what else? Just a bunch of stuff going on this week. It's big RC week. You know, and I kept thinking that yeah, Tui, you're right. I will. I'll be going in to refresh my page. And the only thing it's already happened, and I'm going to leave it alone. But all the things that are in the cart stay in the cart. What didn't stay in the cart was my gift certificates. So I've already found out that I can't leave them in the cart. They take themselves out of the cart. So yeah, I know, Dana. So that's part of it. But I already spent the money for Draco. All right, back in February, I bought all those gift certificates when they were 14% off. So if it's a $600 airplane, I'm only going to be spending $518 for it, because that's what the coupons cost me when I bought them back in February, the 14th. So I got a big discount on my Draco anyway. Victor, what's up? No, man, we're having a Draco party. Come join the fun. That's been delivered at Dana's. Yeah, Valentine's gift to myself. Exactly. Yeah, Brian, it's not a bad idea, but Mike Patey's got a page you can order it there. And I guess if you buy it through him, that puts you in the drawing for a free one. And the more people that buy through his link, the more free ones he's giving away. So, so go to his webpage. Go to Facebook. Go to Mike Patey's Facebook, and you can see what I'm talking about. Well, as a matter of fact, I'll put it up here too. But there's a whole big link about it and everything on his Facebook page that you guys can read about it. But for those that don't want to go there, I'll go there for you. You don't need to look at my ugly mug. We'll put this up. I had a feeling he was going to have some kind of sale of his own, and I was right. So he's got a special page that's not going active until 9 o'clock. But he has another page that you can sign up for to stay in the loop of his activities. But Mike has already confirmed that it's going live tomorrow. So there's no more doubt, guys. No more hearsay. It is absolutely going live tomorrow because Mike Patey let the cat out of the bag. So there's no more guesswork. I hope Airvec gets in here because he's under the impression it's not going live till 4/21, and he's wrong. It's going live tomorrow. So I hope he catches that. I hope he comes in here so we can tell him that. All right, here. So I'm going to put this up here so you guys can read it. Right there should be good. Okay. All right, so let me see if I can get this in here. Browser. No, let's go here. Okay, wrong page. Okay, hang on a second. Let me do this. Do this. Okay. All right, I don't know why I did that, but let me fix this. All right. Oh, hey, well, all right, hang on a minute. Oh, come on. Oh, okay, there we go. Why is it doing that? Alright, well, no, screw you. We'll do it this way. Okay, here we go. For you guys that are using phones, I don't know if that's going to work for you, but the rest of you guys on a computer that can go full screen, you should be able to see that. So let me get back to the chat. Uh-oh. Is it going to do that to me now? Yep, sure did. You son of a gun. Alright, so let me do this. There we go. Okay, so there it is up on the page. This is Mike Patey's Facebook page. I'm giving away Dracos. That's what it says. Uh-oh. Are you going to screw up on me again? Yeah. All right, it should come back, though. Hang on a minute. Let me make sure. No, it's not. Let me fix it. Let me fix it. Alright, you bugger. What are you doing to me here? Why did you bring that up? I don't want that. I want this. Okay, that should work. Alright. Alright, so let me know what am I missing in the chat here. Sorry, guys. Let's get this caught up. There we go. Wild Bill, what's up? Spencer Keith, what's up? Good to see you, buddy. What's going to be the first issue with Draco? They're not going to have enough of them. That's the first issue. They didn't make near enough of them. They're going to be sold out before. I don't think Ryan's video is going live till 11, and they'll be sold out before 11. So. I don't know. Not sure they're going to make that one smart. Maybe. Yeah, see, I fly everything, so it doesn't matter. You know, I want the plane because I just think it's cool. I've been following Mike Patey for years. So, you know, I've been watching him long before Draco was ever even on the drawing board. The only reason I say that they may have not made it smart is because you know, that's going to limit most people that have that only fly Spectrum to buying the plane. Um, so I don't know. We'll see. You know, it may have smart in it. You know, it's very possible. There's so much about this airplane. It's just going to be very interesting to see what they finally came out with. You know, all these questions are going to be answered. You know, whether it's smart or not. Um, Fred. uh, yeah, it's got suspension on it. Yep. Yeah, Jeff, I just decided to do it at the last minute. I figure we have a Draco party. Welcome. You know, Dana, I'm not sure. It's hard to tell whether that's the model or the real one. You know, it's hard to say. I'm thinking it's the model, and I'll tell you why. Because the lights on the end of the wings, those aren't what the real plane look like. They're much bigger and brighter than that. Not the ones on the corners tips, but the ones inside, underneath there. Those are not. Um, there's 737 landing lights under there, and I'm not sure that that's even the right location for them. I don't think it is. So I'm gonna say, yeah, I think this is the model, but you know, hard to say. I can't get a good enough look at the uh, yeah, the lights I'm talking about are here. This light right under here. Um, I don't think that's the correct. Um, I don't think that's on the real Draco. So that's what's making me think it might be the model. Um, yeah, Randy, we already know you don't like it. You don't want it. You're not got nothing to do with it. It's too much money. It's a stole plane. You're not in a stole plane, so you're going to sleep through it. Did I sum that up right? Yeah, that's the other thing. Are they going to offer it both ways? You know, are they going to have it bind and fly and plug and play, or you know, hard to say. You know, don't really know. Yeah, it is a good picture. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, it's hard to tell in that picture. But yeah, you might be right. The landing gear struts might be too small because the real ones has fuel tanks there. So yeah, it's just hard to say. I'm not positive it's a if it's a model or not. I am curious. This almost looks like a servo sticking out of the wing right there. That black thing right there. Yeah, right where I've got my little pointer at. Um, so I'm not sure. It kind of looks like a servo, but I can't tell. And there's really nothing else that I could say for sure whether it's the real one or the model. It's hard to say. I can't say for sure. No, Fred, well, yeah, that's true. The wing's not on the plane. Yeah, I think you might be right, Tug. Yep, the last two videos Patey did, Draco's been in the background. So yeah, but you know, we're not looking underneath the wing like we are in this picture, so it's hard to say. Not sure if it's hey! Look who's here! I salute you, sir! Robert's in the room! So yeah, it's going to be exciting, guys. Can't wait to see it. Yeah, is Robert getting a Draco? I'm sure he is. Lee Davison, what's up? Oh, okay. You'd rather look at me? Really, Fred? No, put it back. Uh-oh. You're calling it an early night tonight, Jeff? Whoa, wow. Holy crap, it's not Zoom night. You'll be up late tomorrow night. Oh no, tomorrow night's Thursday. Friday night. No. So about the garage, the build, they won't let me put it on the schedule till the concrete's poured. And there's a price increase because it took more than 6 months for me to get it through permitting. There's a 10% price increase. So, pretty bummed about that. we're very upset about that. But I'm working on the ground now to get the footer dug so I can get the concrete poured, and then I'll get on the schedule. It's about 6 weeks after the concrete's poured. I'm hoping to have the concrete poured next week. Well, it's already Thursday, so maybe the week after. We'll see. We'll see how much work I get done on it this week. I've pretty much put everything on hold. As a matter of fact, if I go to Florida Jets at all, that might be the only RCing I'm doing this week. Right, Jeff. That's what they told me. The price of steel keeps going up. So now I have to pay a 10% increase fee because they didn't bother to call me and tell me, hey, we were just going to let you know that, there's a price increase in steel and you're getting close to your deadline. The money's sitting here in the bank. I could have sent it to them. I would have gladly sent it to them. And I don't need it sitting in my bank. I would have gladly sent them the money and say, here, go buy the steel, at the old price, so I don't have to pay a price increase. But they didn't bother to do that. So anyway. So yeah, I don't have a build date yet because they won't let me do it until... that's where I left it with them, Dana. I told them. I said, well... Okay, she said, should I send you the form? I said, no, because I might be canceling the order. So just hang on to it. I'll let you know. And then she said, so you'll get back to us? Yeah, I'll get back to you, one way or the other. So, yeah, Alan, it's always something. It's just, it's just always something. And me and the ex have already talked about it. She's pissed too. But we've already spent... a down payment of the $2,900. So we're going to lose that regardless. And then if we have to buy it somewhere else, the chances of it not being more money than they're charging us, and then I have to pay that $2,900 again anyway because I already paid it to them as a down payment. So it's kind of a lose-lose for me. I'm pretty much... I haven't made a decision yet for sure, but it looks like we're pretty much screwed. We're just going to have to keep going with what we've got and just take it on the chin that it's going to cost us an extra $2,900. That's all. The main thing right now is just getting these last 3 stumps out of the ground and get the footer dug. So that's what we're working on. Yeah, it's funny. Steel's going up in price. But interest rates on homes and everything else is going down. So how does that figure? Not sure. Weird. So... That's a good idea, Tug Hill. Maybe they'll leave something laying around worth $2,900 I could pick up and hide. That's not a bad idea. Quinn Patrick, what's up? When's the next giveaway? Well, honestly, I'm just not getting the Super Chat money that, because that's where, when I get Super Chat money for giveaways, that's what I do with it. But, most of the money, which I haven't been getting a lot of, but anyway, most of the money I get has been, specifically told where to spend it. Like, Several guys gave me money to buy a heater, which I'm still working on, guys. Been trying to buy one for 3 weeks now. The one I wanted locally at Ollie's. That was the name of the place I was trying to think of that one night. They keep telling me, well, they're coming in the truck next Monday, and then next Monday comes and they don't have them. So I keep farting around with that. I think I'm going to go on eBay and just buy one and have it shipped. Or maybe I'll buy it through Walmart and have it shipped. Or go get it if they have it in the store. But I've been looking at the heater. I'm pretty sure I know what I want. I think I want to get the oil one you guys were talking about. I think that's what I'm going to go with. And then the other money went to the camera, which is right here. The new camera. So, got that. Oh, Tug Hill. Thank you, buddy. So now I've got some money for the giveaway. And I've got some money for a giveaway, guys. But it's only about maybe $100. So I need a little more money to get it to another airplane. You know, about $200. Really can't buy anything for less than $200. So I have about $100 toward the giveaway. And listen, I understand, guys. There's a lot of shows out there. And everybody's trying to get a little piece of your money. And I get it. I totally get it. So I'm not complaining at all. I'm just saying that because you guys are so generous and you're spreading it out for all of us, we're all getting less, you know, and I'm perfectly fine with that. Fred, oh buddy, thank you, buddy. Here's some coins, not steel. So there might be a giveaway coming up. You know, because I'm getting, close to giveaway money again. I just, I'd like to give away a plane every week. You know, if I got enough Super Chat money every week, I'd be giving a plane away every week. I love giving the planes away. And I've given them a bunch of, I've given away like 6 airplanes so far. And I love doing it. So... yeah, Roy, I'm glad you really love that Husky. I almost pulled the trigger on. They were on sale a couple weeks ago. And, if it wasn't for Draco coming out, I almost pulled the trigger on it just because it was on sale and I wanted the Husky. And I was struggling on whether to get the red one or the orange one, because they're both beautiful. So I almost pulled the trigger on it. Almost. And so I didn't on that. But I'm sure they'll be on sale again, so we'll see. I have a lot of these stole planes now. Between the behind me here, you can see the tail over here of the FMS. Oh, Brian, thank you, buddy, man, thank you. So I have the FMS Cub. The what do they call that thing? The PA 18 or something. So that's a super nice plane. Actually, I have 2 of those. And of course my Timber, the Timber X. I've got the Beaver. I've got a couple of Beavers actually. I've got the Fly Zone Beaver, and I've got that Balsa Beaver from Hobby King, and then I've got the same plane Randy has, that Cessna. I have one of those, which is a really nice stole plane. So yeah, I've got a bunch of stole planes. So with Draco coming out, I think that's gonna probably and then the Carbon Z150 is a real nice stole plane. So. And I've got 2 of the UMXs. I've got the regular Timber UMX and the Turbo Timber and UMX. So yeah, I got a boatload of stole planes. So one more, as much as I want the Husky, because I think it's beautiful, I held off till we know where we are with Draco, and then we'll make a decision. If it's $1,200, no, I'm not buying it. Because I don't think I could mark that up. but it's 600 bucks, even 700 bucks. I know I could put it on eBay and mark it up a couple $100 and it'll sell instantly, because everybody's going to want one and they're not going to have enough to fill the orders. So, yeah, Paul, listen, I just, I love you guys so much. I want to give back, just like Dave's RC does. I want to do that for you guys. I'm working on a deal right now where I'm hoping that I get an influencer deal with somebody. I'm not going to say who. Where if you buy the plane through me, instead of me getting money, you're going to get a discount on the airplane. Okay, that's the way I'm going to set it up. I don't want their money. I want you guys to save money. So if you buy it through my link, maybe you'll get 5% off or 10% off, something like that. And that's what the deal I'm going to try to work, so that you guys can save money. So that's something else I'm working on right now. But yeah, it's not about, I don't do this show for the money. That's why I want to do the giveaways. But there are some expenses running the show, and thank God I don't have a lot of expenses. But since I'm unemployed, I don't have a lot of money either. So I'm trying to make do with the best I can. Banana Hobbies, Jermaine, what? That's the one I'm working with? I can't say. I can't say. At this point, there's nothing even struck yet. So I'm not going to say any more than that. I'm just saying that this is what I want to do for you guys. I'm working on it and see if I can get that to happen, and I'm hoping it does. Right, exactly, Tug Hill. You took the words right out of my mouth. And it really is more fun to give than to receive. If you guys just don't know how much fun it is for me to spin that wheel and, send an airplane off to, like, Roy or Brian or, all the other people I've given planes to. It's a great feeling, I really enjoy it. So, yeah, am I going to buy the Draco even if, yeah, it's made by HSD, that plane that Randy's talking about from Banana Hobbies. HSD makes the plane, and they make it for FMS, so it's sold under Aero Sky, and there's because when Nitroplanes was in business, they sold it under the Aero Sky label, same airplane, and Banana sells it under Blitz RC Works. And FMS sells it under FMS, of course. It's all the same airplane, and it's a nice airplane. I bought mine 7 years ago, and I got a screaming deal on it. It was a Black Friday deal, so I got the plane. I bought the ready to fly version. So I got the plane, the radio, the transmitter, receiver, battery pack, AC/DC charger. It's a slow charger, but still, it was in the box, and the plane, all of that for $130. So that was a screaming good deal, Then, and that was 7 years ago, and Randy just missed out on. It was $99 about a month before he bought his. They had it on sale. It was on sale for $99. I think it was about a month earlier. So, and I almost bought a second one at that price, $99. I was like, damn. So, because it's a really nice airplane. But anyway, so, love, you're overdue for a giveaway. Yeah. Well, you need to talk to some of these guys like Roy, who wins every other week. Go rub his head or something. Maybe you'll get some of the luck he's got. Yeah, spin the wheel, make a deal. Hey, here's our Lyndon. You're from. Don't tell me. God, I know where you're from. South Africa. Welcome to the show, buddy. Hey, what time is it there? Yeah, be present to win. That's the trick. You know, and there's not going to be any more waiting around. You know, oh, I'll give him 2 minutes. No, 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 no. I know what you guys are doing because I do it too. You know, you call your buddy and say, "Hey, you just won, get the show," and then they get in. They weren't there, but they get in, and then they, you know. So we're not doing that either. You know, if you don't speak up within like 15 seconds, we're gonna pull another name. So, you know, Dana, who's going to do that? C Mafia is going to do that. That's exactly who's going to do that. He's already said he's gonna have two to sell. Oh, South America. Oh, I thought it was South Africa. South America. Oh, okay. I stand corrected. So where is um God, I'm gonna ruin that Guyana. What part of South America is that? That the northern part, southern part? Where exactly is that? Oh, Georgetown. Okay. Cool. No, I don't think so, Dana. They'll probably let. I haven't heard a thing about them putting a ration on it. So you probably can buy as many as you want. How deep are your pockets? You know. As a matter of fact, I've never heard of Horizon doing that on any of their stuff. You know, having a limit. So yeah, I don't think that's going to be an issue at all. If you've got 10 grand to dump on Dracos, go for it. I can tell you, there are going to be a bunch of people mad that they didn't get one and have to wait. So all you're going to have to do is, you know, pop them up on eBay and mark them up, and you'll sell them. No kidding. Wow. That's the only country that speaks English, huh? Huh. That's interesting. We're getting a little geography lesson here, guys. You know, gotta learn something new every day. We're learning something new today. Yeah, you hear a lot of people going to Tahiti and the Philippines, but you never hear anybody going to South America. Not very often. You know, so it's refreshing to hear some stuff about South America. Oh, it used to be British. Oh, there you go. Gotcha. Yeah, the British owned a lot of land. Diego Garcia, the islands. That was British, or still is. Um, yeah, there's a lot of that British stuff going around. 27 in the room. That's pretty good for a non-scheduled, after midnight show. So thank you guys. Thanks for coming. I'm glad we're here. I said it earlier. I don't know how you guys feel about it. We could do a Zoom session right now too if you want. I don't know if you guys want to do a Zoom or not. Some of you guys might not have Zoom. So in 1966, I was 6 years old in 1966. Tim, what's up? Didn't see me on Crap. Is Crap a website? Was that where you were looking for me on Crap? Is that crap.com? Yeah, Panama was the first thing that came to mind when he said South America. I was thinking Panama, Did you get it programmed okay, Matt? The Aura? That's where the bot flies are. So everything worked when you plugged it all in the way you wanted to? No problems? Matt? Yeah, sometimes spell check sucks. Ronnie, what's up? Yeah, Jermaine, if you want to host it, go ahead. I'll jump in, and then everybody that's in here will be able to hear what's going on. Because I'll just stream it here. I don't think. Well, you guys might get an echo. We'll see. I might have to do something to get rid of the echo. Yeah, I think I know a way of doing it. I got my headphones still here. Yeah, no, those aren't the ones that work. Where are the ones that work? Right there. Okay. Yeah, I could probably make something happen. So yeah, Jermaine, if you want to do it, do it. And I'll see if I can make it work, where they can hear it without echoing back in it, and then I'll have the headphones on so I can hear it, and that should work. I think it'll work. Well, we figure it out. You don't want to type all night, Tuggill? Oh, Dana, it's 80 degrees here. I'm not going to be getting cold tonight. 85 a minute ago. Let me look. Well, it's down to 73, but I'm fine. Got the heaters are right here, both of them. We're good. So, if I need them, but I don't think I'm going to need them. It's still 73 here, so. All right, so let me fire off the Zoom. Yeah, you heard right. Zoom. We're going to do a Zoom. Jermaine's hosting. He's got the link up. Grab that. I'm going to try to simulcast it here. We'll see if that works. I think if I put my headphones on and plug in, I can still have the Zoom. You guys will hear it direct, and I'll hear it in my headphones separately. So we'll see if we can make this work.
The one with the A on it right there.
Oh, that's the Free Wing 90mm T45.
Nice. Very nice.
Oh, this is gonna suck. It's gonna be good for you guys. It's gonna suck for me. What's up, Dana?
How's it going, Dana?
Doing well. How you guys doing?
Motherfucking Dana.
Happy.
Oh, it's okay. You guys in the chat, can you hear this?
Yes, we can.
Yeah, I know you guys can. I'm talking about the guys that are typing.
Oh,
Check 1, check 2, check 3, check 4.
I don't know.
I got to turn my laptop off because Kenny's.
I hear all that. I hear everything.
There he is.
So Matt said, yeah, he can hear. Okay. Are you guys getting an echo? Guys in the Zoom?
Yeah, I can hear something echoing.
That was probably me. I turned that shit off. I mean, I turned Kenny off on YouTube.
Yeah, that's what I just did.
I just muted them.
There you go.
Hey, y'all, check this out. I'm making a set of helping hands with my 3D printer.
There you go.
Nice, nice.
I needed a base for it, right? So this is my very first 3D printed object that I've actually made, and this fits right on top for my helping hands.
There you go.
Nice.
I designed this in OpenScan.
Good job, dude.
I mean, it ain't nothing but two cylinders. One is like short and fat, and one is tall and skinny. Merged together, that's all it is.
Hey, man, do you think it'd be easy to make vortex generators with that 3D printer?
I don't know about that shit.
Oh.
Jermaine just said to himself, what's a vortex generator?
I don't have no degree in CAD. I just watched a YouTube video and it showed how to make a cylinder, so I put two cylinders together and that's what I came up with.
Jermaine says that's all that Star Trek shit, right?
No, I know what vortex generators are. I can make them. I can make those. I can actually do that.
For what plane?
Huh?
For what plane?
Yeah, there's a couple of them that I will actually want to put them on there.
It's just dimensions. It's vortex generators. Two triangles that don't touch in the triangle part.
I'll tell you what, if you go to Thingiverse and do a search for it, it's probably out there. You can just download the file. And
I know, that's fun. I've done 3D prints like that, but when you make something on your own, without having any type of degree in any kind of computer-aided drafting or anything, then that's hot for me.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. No, that's awesome, man.
Oh, man, you're doing great, dude.
I'm impressed with the way it came out and the way it printed. I like it. So I'm gonna start doing some different shit, try to make some different stuff.
So are those flexible then, Jermaine?
It's pretty easy, Paul. Just
I'm printing
click
out
the
the rest
link
of the orange.
and just follow the link into it. You just need a camera.
Oh yeah, okay.
It's gonna be like 7 or 8 of these on each side. It's 2 sides.
I see.
And they will articulate, move around.
Man,
I didn't
that's
have a base
cool.
for it. See the hole in the bottom? I didn't have a base for it. So I just measured the inside diameter and I just put in the parameters in this OpenSCAD and I come up with this.
Nice.
And this is right on top.
You use that for like
Greetings from Georgetown, Guyana.
Oh, Paul, no kidding. They had the blue in stock at
But
Banana?
I'm gonna glue it. I'm gonna glue it to it.
Sweet.
It's a little bit loose, but you know, I didn't know.
No, that's cool looking, man.
So
Yeah,
now
so I
is that
just-
soldering hands? Is that what that is? Soldering hands?
Yeah,
Yeah, the helping hand.
yeah. That's what
Helping
I'm
hand.
making.
Okay.
That's what I'm making. Like
Okay,
the other
cool.
part, this right here was on Thingiverse.
Roach clip.
That's what my wife said.
This one.
That was funny because I was waiting on Friday in the Zoom on Friday to bring this up. But since we're Zooming tonight, I'm showing it tonight. I showed this to the wife. She goes, "Dang, you smoking 2 joints at one time?" I'm like, "No, this is for like." I'm like, come on, man. Like, no, you can smoke joints.
Jermaine, I think he could make something to smoke double if you want.
I mean, this.
I guess I better go look at Banana, see what's going on there. She got the blue one.
I made this. Well, I didn't make it. I printed it. I found the file on Thingiverse and I printed it.
Oh wow.
Damn.
It's pretty damn good too.
How's that work?
Man, it works awesome. That's why it's sitting over there and I don't use it that much.
I was gonna say, you gonna demonstrate or?
Nah, man, that thing. Look that. I'm trying to get fucked up. You want to have a good Zoom or what?
Yeah, right.
All right.
Yep.
Bad enough I'm on these beers.
Hot dog water to bong water.
How are you guys doing? How are you guys doing? Can you guys hear me?
Hey,
Yeah, yes.
Georgetown, Guyana, South America.
hey, nice to see you.
Welcome.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Good to see you, man.
Well, welcome to the chat.
Welcome, guys.
He's got the nice water behind him.
Huh?
I was printing out a mini group, right? Out of this wood PLA. And it got right here. And my damn printer clogged up. It took me 2 hours to fix that shit.
Huh.
This is the first. This is another one. This is the first one. The power went out last night because we had a thunderstorm, and it only printed that far. And this one jammed up at the same height as this. So now I got like 2 bodies of baby Groot with no head.
So, Paul, you learned to fly in a 172? That's cool.
Two
So it looks
groups
just
don't
like
equal
it then,
one,
right?
huh?
I mean, that's like 16 hours of wasted printing.
Oh man.
Jermaine, could you like turn the image 180 degrees so you started to print the head upside down, and then go
No,
that
it doesn't work that way.
2 parts you put together?
What I can do is I can take it into Prusa slicer
No, Paul, it's not a bad
and
thing.
measure how much
Unless-
I've already printed.
Unless the wife or ex-wife it doesn't approve.
Look, I can measure how much. Let's see. Let me grab right here. I pull out my old calipers here, and then I measure. That's
Let me try. Hold on a
28.3
minute, Randy. Let me
millimeters.
try that.
Check this out. That's 28.3 millimeters, right? That's the height that it stopped printing. So I can go into Prusa slicer, and I can like split it at this exact point and print the rest of it out. I can put it into G code and print the rest of it out and just glue it on.
Glue it together.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Now,
That's
this
a
is
good
not
idea.
wasted. This is an inconvenience. It's not wasted.
Right.
That's these things right here. Man, you know,
Priceless.
for a lot of things.
Where the hell's Dave Marshall at?
Marshall's getting ready for Florida.
He's been quiet all day.
He can't hear shit.
Yeah, I think he's still suffering from the hearing loss.
Yeah, he might be.
Yeah.
I bet that's you don't never hold. You might hold your breath when you sneeze.
Oh,
Never
no
hold
way.
your nose.
No way.
Andy, you been in the hobbies website?
Which website?
What's going on?
Andy was on Banana Hobbies website.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm on Banana Hobbies right now.
Is that
Why are you
J3
coming out
Cub
with me?
Grasshopper still on sale?
Hang on a minute. Let me look.
Yeah, I want one of those grasshoppers. I want one of those grasshoppers too.
They're cheap.
Yeah, I want one. Are they still for sale?
That's what I was looking up, I think.
I have
Kenny,
the
you still
yellow.
alive?
Yeah, I'm
I have
still
the
live.
yellow one,
Yep.
the navy one.
I'm trying to put Zoom on
Hey,
YouTube.
hey, Air Marshal's in the chat on live on your stream.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, it said, don't be talking about me when I'm not even here.
Just tell little do you know we do that every day.
Hey, copy my link and send it to the Zoom.
Hey, we're only saying nice things about you, Dave. Only nice things.
Yeah.
We say all the bad things about Dana. We say good things about you.
Oh.
Yeah, I deserve it.
Why is it when you copy a link that is like a couple of lines long and you paste it, it's like 360 characters?
Well, that's the funny thing is, see, in the Zoom, there's no... I don't have a... hang on a minute. Yeah, there's no web address. They just have the whole view. I don't have a web address to grab to put in the...
Hold on, let me go back. I'll be back. No more minutes.
Unless I can use this.
I couldn't remember Dana's name the other day. Guy was asking me about some German airplane. I was like, we need to talk to the Luftwaffe guy that I talked to on Zoom.
Yep.
That's why I can remember the Luftwaffe guy. All the
Yep.
German planes,
I got it.
You know.
I just posted it into the YouTube.
Okay, there's the Zoom.
Lyndon, you like your Marauder?
Hang on a minute. Let me recenter it.
We can't hear you, Lyndon. You muted.
You're muted, buddy. There you go.
I love that Murado. I was inspired by Pilot Ryan flying that Murado. So I went out and get one.
Nice.
Very nice.
Nice.
So I normally shop online. It will take me like 2 to 3 weeks to get it to Guyana if I shop online.
I got you.
Yeah.
Don't feel bad. It takes us 2 to 3 weeks too. Sometimes even more.
Oh, yeah. And that's if it's coming from your next door neighbor.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a Murado, I got the Apprentice, I got two 182 Cessna from FMS.
There you go. Okay, Zoom's up now.
And I got the 150 Carbon Z.
Nice.
Very nice.
Yeah. And I'm into boating too. I got the Veracity
No kidding,
Pro Boat,
Paul. That's awesome.
and I got the Impulse Pro Boat.
Wow. What's your weather there like right now? Is it
Yes,
raining?
Dave, that's exactly what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for
we
Draco
get
to
sun here
pop
right
up on the
now.
page.
We get a little drizzle in the morning, but all we get is sun and rain. So if the rain is not
So all the
falling,
rest of us, well, almost all. Randy's not, but the rest of us are.
That's all we get. Right now, the place is so hot. When I go to sleep, I gotta put on the fan,
Wow. Wow.
or I gotta take a bath. If I don't want to put the fan on, I gotta take a bath to cool myself down, then go to bed. Right. But again, it's a lovely place.
Right now.
It'd be nice if you guys can visit here for a RC plane show. You know what I mean? It will be
Oh, that'd be awesome.
something that the folks here would have never seen before, right? We have got a club called the Guyana Model Aircraft Association, and we go out and
Well,
fly
that's
most of the flights.
Dave, that's from his page, 9 a.m. He's got his own webpage. Go to his Facebook page.
Can I mute Kenny?
Hey, Kenny, mute your mic.
Well, well, then you guys can't hear me. I'm trying to do it both at the same time. I can't. If I mute my mic here, then you guys can't talk to me, and I can't hear you, and then these guys can't hear me. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to do two things at the same time, and it's it's a little difficult.
We talk behind your back.
Let me try.
We just can't hear you.
This is funny as shit.
Yeah, so it would be nice, someday we can plan a nice RC plane show in Guyana.
Try not to be
It's a beautiful
rude.
place to come. You will love it. You will love this country. We are divided in 10 regions. We have
That's
6
why I'm paying
races.
attention to this more than that.
What's the laws like down there with like model aviation?
Say that again?
What's the laws? What the government's saying about the model aviation?
The only problem that we had with RCs was when the drones came into play. One guy tried to follow the Army helicopter with his drone, and that bring in a whole lot of restrictions. So you can't go higher than 400 feet, and you must register with the Civil Aviation Authority if you have a drone. But our planes are different, right? We are a registered club.
That's weird.
Yeah, we are a registered club. We've insured. So in the event of an accident, if a pilot may lose control and your plane hit a car, we're covered for that.
So you guys have something similar to our AMA then?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
That's awesome.
Right.
That's great.
Yeah. So it would be nice if you guys can come and visit us someday. You can make a plan. We'll talk with the Civil Aviation Authority here, and they will welcome you guys.
Well, Kenny's got a bus. We can just all hop on that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah.
We take you for interland tours. You can see we have the highest one-drop falls in the world, which is known as the Kaitro Falls. It is 741 feet, one drop. It is 920,000 gallons of water in one drop in the dry weather, and triple that's in the wet weather. We've got the second largest floating bridge in the world. It's 1.25 miles along the Demerara River. We've got the largest river, which is known as the Essequibo River. You'll see the meaning of the word Guyana. It's an indigenous word meaning land of many waters. You will see rivers that look like the Atlantic Ocean.
So
Right,
is there a rain season there that we would not want to come at?
Yes, there is. There is.
Too much
There
weather?
is. The May, June is our rainy season. And the mid-December, January is a rainy season. Right now we're out of that zone, but we will still get a day of rain, like about 15-20 minutes of rain to cool the place down, and then that's over, and then the sun comes out again.
Wow.
You close to the rainforest, right?
Yeah, but I'm a beekeeper by profession. I have my own bees, and I do lecturing on bees at the School of Agriculture, prepare the children for end of term exam, preparing them to go off to university when they leave high school. I lecture to them on agriculture, which is known as agriculture science. So, I like things that fly. That's why I get into planes after dealing with bees.
When I went to
That's really cool.
When I went to Panama, I went on a bee tour, and they said that the main thing is people steal other people's beehives and steal their whole, basically their whole jobs that they do.
Yeah, you got some money there. Well,
Oh my God. How you doing, Brian?
In Guyana here, it's hard for someone to steal your hive because we are dealing with the Africanized honeybees. So it's like stealing 60,000 volts.
Wow.
Yep. Right? What they will do, there are some honey hunters who will ravage your hives at night with fire and steal your honey, but not the bees.
Okay. I'll be darned.
So which plane were you guys looking for? The Cub?
I'm sorry, I just read the chat. Oh my God.
Say that again.
Come on, Dave.
Were you guys looking for a Cub? On Banana Hobbies?
3 Cub Grasshopper.
No, the Grasshopper's not on sale. It's not even in stock. They're out of stock on the Grasshopper.
What?
Yeah, let me make sure. That 2 of them, there might be a third. Sometimes they have 3 versions of it. Hang on a minute. Let me look.
Yeah, the P&B.
Man, you know how anal Dave is.
Yeah, the receiver ready is on back order, and the ready to fly is on back order. So there might be a kit version available. Let me keep looking.
I don't think they have one on that one.
Yeah, they might not. See, Bananas changed all of their descriptions of their planes now. It used to be an ARF and a plug and play, but now they call it receiver ready. So that their terminology is all changing because I don't know, they're trying to be more like the rest of the other hobby sites, I guess. I don't know. So it's a little confusing.
We're finding that happening now with the Chinese products. They stop putting made in China. They're putting made in the PRC, which is the People's Republic of China. But it's the same thing.
So the Yellow Cub, which is the exact same airplane as the Grasshopper, they do have in stock, but the green Grasshopper they don't.
Dang. Do I get
They have a yellow one? Yeah,
So buy the yellow one and paint it.
Well, I have the yellow one and I have the navy one. And so I did kind of want that green one, the army one.
Yeah, I have the green one.
That's the one we're after. Oh.
So, like how it's still winter in the States. What you guys are doing? Just planning for the summer to go out and have some events, or there are places you can still go and fly?
Yeah, Dave, that counts.
Yeah, just building. A lot of guys fly in the snow, though. You know, out west and north.
I don't have one in here. It would be upstairs or in the
Okay.
It's amazing how float planes can actually take off from a good fresh powder of snow.
Yes.
Yes, I've seen some guys on YouTube doing that.
As long as you can stay warm, you're okay, which I suck at.
Yeah, no, I know nothing about winter. I go to the US, but I only go in the summer. And as soon as September comes, I come back home.
So you really don't have a winter then, right?
No, we are.
What's the coldest that it gets there?
Yeah, we're in the tropics. Our coldest time is during the rainy season. Now, there are some places in the upper Mazaruni, in our interlands, that is very high. It's mountainous. You won't see any mountains in the city. But if you take a visit to the interlands, you will see a lot of mountains. There are places that are like 2,500 feet above sea level, 3,000 feet above sea level. Those places are cold, but not compared to the winter. But compared to someone who have never experienced winter, when you go to those areas, it is very, very cold. You don't want to go outside at night.
Huh.
And if it's a rainy night, it's double cold. Right?
Oh, really?
Yeah. But not as cold as winter, as what you guys are experiencing there.
Right. Yeah, it's been crazy this year because, I mean, everybody has dealt with either a ton of snow and, you know, the next day it's, you know, up in the 50s or the 60s and it all melts and everybody's flooding and it's been an insane kind of year so far.
Yeah, we will get some flooding during the rainy season too.
I had a question. When I was in Panama in 2016, I saw them cutting the grass, and they only used
they're
weed
coming.
eaters. They didn't use like a lawnmower.
A few more hours,
like
buddy.
in
You'll be
the
able to see a Draco.
They just used a weed
They're
eater
coming.
to cut the lawn. Is that normal?
Definitely
Yeah,
today.
you will see that normal in South America. We use the brush cutter. If anyone you see using a lawnmower is in their yard, if they have a big lawn. But other than the carpets, they will always use a a weed cutter machine. They will not use a lawnmower. Yeah.
Okay.
They don't say plug
You
and
guys
play.
don't
Dave
have
gets
fuel
excited.
restrictions, do you?
Of what?
Fuel restrictions?
Fuel?
Like gasoline or diesel issues?
No. Matter of fact, if you, I don't know, you're checking, but we have just discovered oil in Guyana. ExxonMobil is here. They found about 4 wells, and they got so much billion barrels of oil that they're pumping out of Guyana. We have already sent 2 shipments to the United States already. So
wow.
You might be hearing about Guyana who found oil, right? We started our first drilling in 2019, right? So
the Red Cat
we hope
Gen
that
8, is
economy
that
should be
the
booming, but you know what happened?
is that the
Most
crawler
basically
Dave bought?
ExxonMobil
Is that what we're talking about?
Wow.
Right? At the moment, our dollar
Did you put the lights in it yet, Dave?
to 1 US. So you can imagine if when I'm buying a plane online, like that would rather cost me 530 US. So that's over $100 and something thousand here. That's just to buy the plane, and I gotta pay for shipping and handling.
Holy cow!
Right, so a dollar is a dollar in its own country. So when I buy when I gotta buy stocks from overseas,
I resemble that
like
remark.
$300,000 you know.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
Yeah. 300,000 Guyana dollars is just 1,500 American dollars.
Excuse me, there is a message for you.
Gotta go. Gotta make steel, not for Kenny.
What's that? Hang on.
All right, Fred. Take it easy, bro.
Yeah,
Thanks,
Fred.
man. I
All
got
right. Yeah, take care, buddy.
You know, so that's how it is here. But you know, most times I will come to the States and buy stuff and just bring it back.
It's a lot cheaper, eh?
Yeah, it's cheaper if I come and buy it.
Cool,
or
Air Marshal.
sometimes
That's great.
if
Jonah,
I
what's up,
order it
buddy?
online, I'll ask him to
Thank you, man.
deliver it to my
Appreciate that.
cousin.
There is a message.
And if someone is coming, they will bring it, or if he's coming, he will bring it.
Roy, you're only only kind of
If
crazy.
I really need it urgently.
Pilot Ryan,
I'll
what's
have to let
up?
it come
Good to see
directly
you,
to me.
man.
Hey, we complain about $50 shipping.
Did you get your videos all done, Ryan? For
We
tomorrow's
complain about
release?
$50 shipping.
Still editing?
$50 shipping. Yeah, well,
We complain about $50 US shipping.
$50 is $10,000 in Guyana.
Yeah. I understand the exchange rate, but when you say like 10,000, it cost me 10,000. It cost me $50. I'm like, wow.
Yeah, well,
For me, it's hard to wrap our heads around what's going on.
Yeah,
you
we're
know,
all that
as far as
crazy.
the different currency and everything.
right.
Yeah, I can't wait either. That's why I went live. I figured
Hey,
we'd all hang
Jermaine, you
together.
in here?
I'm here. I'm just not on video right now.
Okay. Hey, can you post a link to the Zoom in the Pilot's Lounge?
Yeah, I can do it again. Hold on.
Well, Ryan's in here. Oh, hang on a minute. I got to unmute my mic. Hang on. Hey, guys. Ryan's in the chat. He's in my live stream.
In the pilot sounds. All right, here we go.
Yeah, Ryan's here.
Well, how many different events you guys have in 1 year?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Oh, is that right, Dave? Dave, go to his that Facebook page. He's telling the whole story.
Oh.
He's got a link to buy them through him and everything.
Who, Ryan does?
No, Mike Patey does.
Oh, yeah, Mike Patey. Yeah, Seamoff just sent me a text because I had screen captured that, and I sent it to him because I didn't know if he was aware, and he just replied back to me and said, well, that's shitty. So So I asked him to jump in the Zoom. That's why I can't copy and paste out of YouTube.
Did you take an oath, Dave?
All right, I posted it.
Thank you, man.
That's cute, Brian.
Are you kidding me? No, it won't let me share that. Here, copy link.
You know, honestly, Mike Beatty's a great guy. He's a multi-millionaire. If you have the opportunity to buy a plane through an influencer that's struggling or just not a multi-millionaire, you will help them out more than Mike Beatty. He doesn't need any help at all.
Oh, no, I totally agree with you, Dana. I do. I really do. I mean, granted, he's done a lot of aviation, and I would support him 100%. But,
yes.
you know, you got guys like Ryan and everybody else that...
Yeah, if you can use Ryan's link, GB's links, anybody else's links, I mean, I can get it. Like, he might be able to get you some discounts, but he doesn't need the money at all.
No, not by any.
No, he's fine. His life is great.
Ryan, he just Jermaine just posted the link to the Zoom in your lounge.
I sent him a link to it.
Oh, there.
What's up, Ryan?
Jermaine just posted it here too. You're good.
Welcome, Pilot Ryan. Welcome to Guyana.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, Ryan.
How's everybody doing?
Good, man.
Good.
It's chilling, bro.
So you guys want to know the story on the
Yes.
the releases?
Yes.
Yeah, what's
Yes.
going on?
So first of all, and most importantly, you can still support your favorite influencers. We just can't promote the thing until April 23rd.
Which is sad.
Look at that.
And so,
That's very sad.
Till the 23rd?
Yeah, man. So I'll tell you why. But yeah, just like always, I mean, we can't blast on social, but if you guys go to the website, click Horizon Hobby or eFlight, it's gonna work. You just gotta, remember. Or so what's happening is Mike Patey, his arrangement is he gets the first go at it. And people can win Dracos off of him potentially if it's kind of like a raffle. So it's pretty smart, really. But
Yeah, but it really screws you.
Well, if people are going to play the odds game and try to win a free one, yeah.
Can you?
So what?
Is Horizon going to have a link on their site?
Oh yeah, absolutely. But the arrangement is it should be tomorrow.
Wait, Ryan, are you saying that even if we go to Pilot Ryan Media, then we go to Horizon, and we buy it when it's on Horizon's link, that you don't get credit because he has...
That's not it at all.
No.
Okay.
That's not it at all. All I'm saying is we can't promote. Like, I can't do a Facebook post with a picture of it or have a video to release or anything that directly promotes that while this few weeks where he has the exclusive is going on. There is nothing to prevent people from still going to either Air Marshal or myself to pop on the thing. There's nothing keeping
All right,
it.
well, that's cool. At least
Yeah. So you'll still get that commission then, Pilot Ryan?
Absolutely.
Wonderful.
Okay.
But
That's
we
cool.
just
That scared me for a minute. I was like, oh no, you guys are getting screwed bad.
it's a pretty unique situation, but it's, I think we all think it's cool. I mean, I definitely understand. I'm good with it. It is what it is. How often do you get to do a release like this? So, I mean, if I had a plane with my, like a real one that was my big baby, I think I'd like to have a few weeks to crack at it myself as well.
Yeah, and I don't blame him. You have to think about it. I mean, he's an influencer also. He's just an influencer on big planes.
100%.
Right?
Yeah. I ain't mad at him.
No.
Yeah, he's a businessman just like anybody else, I would guess, right? You know.
Absolutely.
They made me like bush planes. Really.
What's actually really cool is like he could be busting Horizon's head for licensing.
That's what I was thinking.
He's being so cool about it. All he wants is a crack at the action. I think it's actually, I mean, it's a wonderful deal for Horizon that he's that cool about it. I think he wants to get those things in as many people's hands as he can, take advantage of the gusto of having I mean, goodness, man, he's got a following following him on a real one. You know, people can really get a piece of the action that follow him.
Right.
If they, you know, get this thing, even if it's just to hang it up. I mean,
you know, when he sent me this, he sent me a handwritten letter from him, not a typed letter, a handwritten letter. And I thought that was really neat. Here's a guy making $multi-million, and he sat down and wrote a letter for 5 minutes.
That's awesome.
So I can't say anything bad. No.
Oh yeah. Anybody who's surly about this is missing the point completely. It's totally okay. It's just different than what's been going on. And guys, just like always, are free to make up their own mind what they want, how they want to do it, if they do it at all.
They were saying, like, if you went to Pilot Line Media and then you went and bought the plane, that you weren't going to get that credit until like April 23rd sales or whatever. So I was like, man, that sucks for you guys.
No, that's not it. That's not. I mean, if somebody pops on it tomorrow, and I expect people to, I should see it right away. I just can't show mine or post pictures of it or anything until I can sell it. Believe it, Horizon ain't gonna be mad. They're not gonna be mad if you're selling these. That's why they send them out. But it's just a unique situation where we gotta be quiet, kinda. But you're gonna see a lot of people posting to Horizon just generically tomorrow, probably. Because we can do what we do, we just can't mention Draco. We can't say it. Nothing. And it's okay.
Hey,
BMG in the house.
But I wanted to pop in for a minute and let you guys know what was happening, because I knew everybody's gonna kind of wonder what's up. But yeah, you won't see videos from influencers for a month.
So did you fly yours, Ryan?
Mine ships out tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, Ryan. Before you head out, or are you gonna head out? I just want to tell you something. Christian is really happy with that NX6.
That's fantastic.
It's like a world of difference between a 6i and an X6. He's loving it.
You know, man, that was the perfect fit for that, and glad to do it. That's great. I thought he'd get good use out of it.
Oh yeah, definitely. He says in his next thing that as I was like talking to him about it, he's like, "No, I think I might get like." I mean, I started off on micros because I mean they're inexpensive. Like the parts to get them are pretty cheap. Batteries are pretty cheap. So I was thinking about getting like the Unix turbo tinter.
So you guys all heard what's going on, right? So yeah, he can't release it until next month.
So
but
hey, I'm gonna back out of here and just like listen.
they're still
going to
be on sale tomorrow, and you can go through Dave, or you can go through Ryan, or GB, or whoever you want to use to get your plane.
Hey, nice to see you, Lyndon.
But the influencers and the influencers will get their money.
Pilot Ryan,
but they can't advertise it. They can't review it. They can't do anything with it.
Like it?
I love it. It's lots of power.
That's good. It looks good, man.
Just watch the arrows.
Yeah. Guys, I will see you.
Take care, bro.
Later.
Hey,
Spencer.
All right. Yep.
You going to Florida in May?
Who, me?
Yeah.
No, man, I'm going to Jet Jam. I'll be working.
You suck.
Yeah, I know.
I just watched the arrows.
Ryan,
I just watched part of Ryan's
Ryan
arrows,
left the Zoom. I don't know if he's still in the chat here, but he
I was
left
just
the
concerned
Zoom.
that the AR-637T was not stable. The AS-3X didn't look like it was stabilizing the plane very well, or maybe it was just very windy.
It was an ultra windy day there. Ultra windy. It was really windy.
Yeah, I saw him.
Yeah, so, oh, he's still here. Good.
At least one time, he almost put it in dirt.
Yeah. He's in Indiana, so they were getting 25-mile-an-hour winds that day.
All right, boss.
It was windy.
Thanks for stopping in, man. It's cool. Thank you. Have a good night.
And
Get up early so you
pretty
can
good flights.
order
I
your Draco.
managed just to get some flights. And I'm waiting for my Gooniac afterburner because I've been flying it like right at the end of the day, and it's going to be perfect once I install that in my F-16 Thunderbird. It's going to look really good.
Marshall, how's your ear doing?
The AR-637T,
right?
in my opinion, is the best 6-channel receiver with telemetry that Spectrum has.
Now,
I have them in almost.
Forward programming on the 637T, is that compatible with the DX series, or is that just with the NX series?
No, you can use it on DX, NX, everything they've got, IX, all of them.
You just have to install the firmware update on the DX series.
Yeah, you do have to install the update into the radio, but that's not that hard. You just download it right off the web. You know, once you get the update in your radio, you're good. You can do all your planes with the DX. I just went to an NX just recently, so because my DX, the gimbals were getting worn. You know, so I got those Hall effect gimbals now. I love them. So smooth. It's night and day difference between the other one.
Yeah, it's a new technology. Unfortunately, I had bad luck. I ordered my DX9 and got it the day that they announced the NX10 and the NX8 and the NX6. So I was just missed. But I'm happy with my DX9. It's fine.
One of the best videos.
You still here, Marshall?
Go ahead.
Hey, Spencer, what causes your company to have you go from state to state to finance cars? Like, why don't you stay in one place? Or is it commission based, and so you just go where hot sales are going on, or what's the reason for that?
I go wherever I fucking find.
Good answer.
Wow.
That's right, Spence.
Yeah, you go where they tell you to go.
Is it just a company that says, "Hey, can you come over here for a while?" Or what would be the reasoning from traveling around?
It's a job.
I think he already cleared that up for you, Dana.
You gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, I agree. I was in the military 23 years. I didn't get a choice where I had to go. They said, "You're going here." "Sir, yes, sir." Gone. No questions asked.
Oh, so that's what it was. The job's actually saying, "Hey, can you come out here for a couple of weeks or a month and then come back?" Or is that how that is?
Send him a fax. Draw it out.
Usually how companies are, they tell you where to go, and you have to kind of, hopefully they get you an early morning flight, and they get you a car with the
So Jono, he says he lives in Georgetown.
The rest you have to improvise.
Ganya, South America.
Are you in here?
No.
Yeah, he's been here about like 4 times. What's up, Mafia?
How you doing, brother?
I've never done this from my phone. I've always done it from my phone.
Ready for Friday.
Oh, every time I host or in the Zoom meeting, just from my phone.
I remember like 1996. I took a job in my summer of going to. I was in college, and I had a summer internship. And I was working for a helicopter.
So
company.
just so you guys know, I'm focusing here on my live stream.
And they actually
Zoom
had
is. I've muted my mic on Zoom,
34th Street heliport,
so we can hear them. They can't hear me right now unless I turn it back on.
In Long Island.
My focus is
and
here.
At the time, they wanted to increase
Not there.
They had several lines of businesses. They first did tours, so tours around the.
It's kind of a juggling act, but I'm getting better at it.
So people who wanted to see New York from a helicopter.
I'm back to focusing here.
Tours, and that was one of the big revenue drivers.
We'll see how that goes.
And they also did leasing, where they leased their fleet of helicopters. They had like
you guys can still hear that, okay, right?
Helicopters, and they leased them to like Hollywood productions. So whenever you see in New York City, like back in the 90s, in the early 90s, mid 90s, for instance, there were like some famous movies where you would see their helicopters in the movies. They would lease their helicopters to the sets, and then they wanted to increase corporate charter. So they hired a bunch of college students who were marketing associates to travel all throughout the Northeast. And the selling feature was, rather than go to the airport and have to go through the whole check-in process, and it takes you how much time from the office to the airport, and then from the airport to the office where you're going to be meeting, just take a helicopter from your from your rooftop to the company's rooftop where you're going to be meeting. And a lot of executives.
Thank you,
did that
Jono.
in the mid-90s.
Yeah, I'm getting it figured out. I've never done a
particular area
Zoom and a live at the same time.
The way it worked was we would travel like on a Sunday night and arrive for Monday morning meeting, Tuesday morning meetings, Wednesday morning meetings, Thursday morning meetings, and then drive back and then debrief on Friday with vice president and the president. And my boss was actually an alum of my college, but he actually played for the 1968 New York Jets.
This is working out better than I thought, I got to tell you.
And he was the executive vice president. His name was Mike D'Amato. He was like one of the players that didn't play very often on the 68 Jets. But I mean, he was on the team and he wore his Super Bowl ring into the office, and he hired me. And I wasn't 21 at the time, but like after meeting with the companies, I'd get back to the hotel and I was alone, and I'd go to like the hotel restaurant, and like I remember like just people asking me, would you like a drink with your meal? And I was 20 years old. I was going to be 21 in like a few months, and a couple of times I would just say sure, and I would get it. I would get it. Believe it or not, that was like the first time like I actually started experimenting, getting not drunk but having alcohol, and I was like a month and a half, 2 months away from turning 21. But it was just a story that I remember. You're a traveling person, and you're traveling around for a company, and you're just like, might as well just have a beer, might as well just have a cocktail, and it was on the company. So, yeah.
You say you was how old when you first had your first beer?
I mean, I had a beer before, but I mean, I didn't.
Oh,
I
you're flying in real flight now
really,
too.
I don't drink very much alcohol just because.
We're all
I'll
multitasking.
tolerate the hangover, but yeah, I was going to be 21 in like a week and a half.
When I was a kid, check this out. When I was a kid, my family was all about fishing. It's like every weekend we're going fishing, and then like my mom and my aunt.
JJ, I believe you're correct.
They want to go. They go fishing.
If Air Marshal's still in here, I hope he reads that and chimes in. But yeah, I think if you program it with your IX12, the programming will remain in the receiver, and you could then bind it to your DX9. I believe that's correct. But if I'm wrong, Air Marshal, I hope he reads that and corrects me. But I'm pretty sure you're right. Because you're actually programming the receiver, so it should remain in the receiver. So if you bind it to another transmitter, it should remember the bind, just like you said, like a normal bind and fly plane.
That's why I'm 46 now. But we had to share a beer, and what I do, I used to get the beer first, and I drink the whole damn thing. And then I give it to my cousins, and they're like, you didn't leave none. I'm like, yeah, I had to drink your half to get to my half.
Hey, Jermaine, I don't know what the same age as you.
Jonah, that's hilarious.
This was 2000. This was 1996. So I mean, you're probably.
No, this was in the 80s.
Oh, yeah,
like the late 70s and the early 80s.
Yeah.
Like all the way to the mid 80s.
Wow. So that's what you were doing in the 80s.
I'm just 46.
I'm 45.
Yeah, you're young yet.
But in, 84, I was 10.
Right.
Before that,
84, you was 10.
Before
Wow.
I was 10, I could finish off a 6-pack and didn't even have a buzz.
I tell you, growing up in the 80s, I don't know if you guys remember this. But remember driving around, like,
So, Matt, are you hosting tonight?
Like an hour away or something, and you reach an area where there's nothing around. And today, with the population,
This is worse than the Biden administration.
America is pretty much populated everywhere you go. But
that was like driving through.
What does that mean, Ronnie?
Texas, or driving from my little small town to Dallas. It was like on the side of the road, it was just nothing but.
Yeah, that's funny. I'm not sure what you meant by that, but I kind of get it. I think.
Mid 80s, early 80s. Yeah. You drove around America, and if you were out of your town, if you were out of these towns, and you're driving to a
you leave out of town, it's dark.
It's dark and there's nothing around.
There's no lights nowhere for like miles. And the trip, a 6-mile trip seemed like it took 6 days. Now, 6-mile trip is like right down the road.
And there's like 120 million people back then in the country. It's 3 times the size.
My favorite thing was driving to Dallas. From where I live, is when we got to it, it's like it's a small like little town called what's that town called? Shit. It's right before Mesquite on Highway 80 coming into Dallas. They had an airfield. Right before you get into Mesquite, there was an airfield on the side of the road. And I would see these planes flying around over the highway. There'd be a whole lot of people out there with airplanes everywhere. And I was like, damn, Dad, let's do that shit, Dad. Come on, Dad, can we do that? My dad, like, we can't afford that. I'm like, fuck. We got to do it. So we never did. But I always saw it.
Right?
I mean, it was like, until I got into my, when I turned 15, I think that field closed down and nobody flew there no more. But the field is still there. But it's just overgrown with tall grass and no runway or nothing. But that was my first experience with RC airplanes, was watching them as I'm driving by, going to the mall or going to Fort Worth where we already took the same route. Down Highway 80. It was right there, and I was like, damn, I want to do that. I want to do that. I want one bad. But shit, we was lucky to have damn food in the fridge back then.
Hey, so what's everybody's thought? I already shared my thought with Kenny Sprouse on this Mike Beatty, this thing he's got on his page.
Well, Ryan was just in here and said,
I don't care what he said. I'm asking what everybody else's thought is.
well, no, the way Ryan explained it, I mean,
Yeah.
he's a promoter too, you know what I mean?
He's what?
He's a promoter also. He's an influencer. He just influences for bigger airplanes, right?
A bush pilot. He's like influencers, push people.
He's an influencer for who?
He's an influencer for people that want to go out and make their own airplane.
For full-size plane.
Right. I get that.
He is more for entertainment. But
Here's the problem I have is how about people like the people that have put all the sweat and hard work into bringing all this traffic into Horizon Hobby, and now tomorrow is payday, right? You see all the fruits of their hard work and labor, and then they just let this guy, because his name's on it, he gets to reap all the benefits of that? I mean, that should be a separate deal.
No. You're missing the point.
No. That's his baby. That's Mike Patey's, like, creation. He took a wheel gun.
Right. It should be a separate deal. If he's saying you go to my site and buy it, okay, that's taking away. It should be a separate deal, I feel.
Michael, you can still buy it through Pilot Ryan or Air Marshal or whoever you want to buy it from.
Yes, I get that, but you shouldn't be able to go to his website and buy it. All of a sudden, he becomes an affiliate now. It should just be a royalty deal where, okay,
So the other option was he could have made them pay him a royalty on the plane, which would have raised the price tremendously for him to get a royalty on every sale. He said he didn't want to do that. He just wanted first shot at selling it at the lower price. So, and you can still buy it through Pilot Ryan's link and let Ryan make his cut on it.
You know that? You saw that contract?
Ryan just told us that.
That's what Ryan was just on here and said. That's what he was explaining to us.
He just told us all of that. Yep, that's the deal. So,
I really don't care. Badass.
I don't know. Well, maybe he could have just, instead of saying getting all these, maybe he could have gave some of that money back and made it even cheaper then.
You know how much that shit cost him to make the real one?
Millions.
I don't care. We're not buying the real one.
I know. We're buying a model of the real one. But at the same time,
I don't give a shit what it costs.
Mike changed his design.
He's buying a goddamn piece of foam.
Transferred his phone by another company. So he,
I'm gonna get rid of those like crappy E-Flight 60 amp ESCs that they normally put in the carbon decobs and putting in better ESCs because those E-Flights usually fail. That's the number one thing.
If I get one, I probably never fly it. It's gonna be on display because it's an iconic plane as far as aviation is concerned. So it'd be a $600 piece of
man, I'm really not sure what you meant by that statement. I wish I could have
look behind you.
Asset time every week or other week. I'm not sure what you're saying there.
That was given to me for free. I can't buy these no more. So why would I find and potentially put it in?
Jermaine, but I have the same kind. So I have a few that aren't iconic, but I have a lot of the same iconic planes.
I have phone board planes that I will never fly because I just want that model plane hanging around to look the way it looks. But then I have the ones that I will fly.
Guys, we got 20 guys here in the chat.
Check it out.
And we can chat about anything. We don't have to chat about Draco. You got other questions or you want to talk about something else, bring it. They can't hear me right now. I muted my mic to the Zoom.
Well, my Spectrum receivers.
But you can hear them.
My Spectrum transmitters used, and I tested them out.
But they can't hear me.
I just don't feel comfortable.
And the only way they can see what you're typing is if they're still in their live stream with me too.
In a few weeks, maybe next week, I'll get my my NX8 brand new, and I'll have more confidence.
Well, Bill, I don't know, honestly. We may. I mean, if we keep enough people in here, we'll probably just stream it all night. I don't know.
don't
just
know
gonna
what-
play it by ear.
You know, Jermaine,
I'm not in a hurry to get out of here.
Everyone knows my
I'm wide
planes are in the
awake.
boxes. You guys can see
And
the
I was going
planes
to
in
be
the
up all
boxes,
night
but
checking the
so-
website
Them
anyway.
boxes are empty. Stop bullshitting.
I'm not afraid to fly my plane. I fly
So-
my plane. But I just
I
just
may
wanna make
step
sure,
out for a minute to
you
go
know,
in the
I
house
get
and
weirded out, 'cause I
check the
buy
website
something,
to see if
you know, you
anything's
read
up yet.
something,
I mean, I'm
and
checking it
then
here
you
too,
hear
but
something about something
I have another
like,
link in the house
well, I never buy used shit.
that
because I don't
I've got it all.
appreciate
I've got
shit.
all the
Used
links
shit
in the
might
house
be
already
fucked
set
a
up.
little bit, you know, you don't know. So if I buy something brand new at the box,
So I'm going to need a
you know,
refill a little bit anyway. I'm
it's
about
working
out here.
perfectly, or it fucks up while I'm trying to fly. It's not my fault. Then that's on that. I can like get it.
You're just flying and listening.
whatever.
Okay, well that's good.
I
You're
just-
still
My
multitasking.
transmitters I have no warranty on.
Yeah, that's an understandable thing, Jermaine. It's a very understandable thing. But, you know, there's a different feeling between some of us. Some of us believe that if we're going to invest $500-600 into an aircraft, I want to fly it.
Yeah.
I'm definitely going to fly it because for me, I'm not buying it just for the looks. I'm not buying it just for Mr. Patey. I'm buying it for me.
Right.
You know, I made a decision to spend $599 for a plane plus another $163 for a 7,000 milliamp battery to put in it if it needs it or whatever, you know. And I'm going to fly it, absolutely. And if I crash it, then so be it. I'll go buy another one.
I want to fly bad. I want to go fly right now. I want to go fly, but I can't because it's dark and it's fucking windy. We had fucking wind today. I mean, I planned like on Monday. I was going to the airfield where a Flying X flies at, right?
Jermaine.
Winds were fucking insane.
He doesn't have
So I was like, I'm not gonna go. Tuesday, winds were like the same. Today, winds were the same. I can't fly in no damn 15 plus winds.
Jermaine, you need to buy a night flyer.
You will eventually learn to fly in wind if you're going to be in this hobby for a while. I mean, 20 miles an hour. Yeah, 20 miles an hour isn't that bad.
But don't I need to learn how to fly in calm wind first?
No.
Well, I started out flying at 15 miles an hour winds on my first flight because the guy that was teaching me said, "Get used to it because you're going to be flying in wind if you're going to be in this hobby."
And
so I've never been afraid of wind.
And it doesn't matter how windy it is.
Jermaine, what plane are you trying to fly?
You're right.
Especially if they're all in the box, huh, Dana?
Yeah.
But I ain't
Especially
doing that
when
shit.
the driver in the box, they fly, you know, like, they don't crash.
Jermaine, what plane are you trying to fly?
What?
If you were to get a Draco, you would just keep it on display.
I said, what plane are you trying to fly?
Any of them?
Shit, all of them? All the things I have?
Okay.
You know, for a guy like Mr. C. Mafia over here, he took us through a tour of his hangar. He's got so many planes, he could fly a different plane every day and still not fly every one of them in a year at this point. Is that correct, Mr. Mafia?
Well, I slimmed it down a little bit, but...
Oh, you did? Okay.
That's because he's waiting for me to ship him 3 more.
Yeah, I did too. I got rid of one. I got rid of one today.
Hey, Kenny, you'll see Kenny when I get down to Florida.
I'll see what? What kind of planes you're flying?
I'm gonna bring all my I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 6. I'm gonna bring with me.
Heck, I wouldn't even start up the band for 6. I'm bringing at least 10.
Well, I got a little Jeep Cherokee, and it don't hold that many planes.
I rented a 11 passenger van, so I'm going to get them all in there. Yeah.
You're going to put all the seats outside.
I got 7 planes.
Yeah, it's got fold down seats in them. They all fold down into the floor.
I have 7 planes. I have 7 airplanes and probably maybe 3 land vehicles.
I got a Prius, so whatever I can fit in that.
Is it powder blue?
You and Miguel with your Priuses.
Yeah,
I'm gonna fit as many. I'm bringing as many UMX models as I can fit.
There you go. Yeah.
Jermaine, the reason I asked is I want to know what you're flying so I can tell you which one will fly in wind.
Well, I got the Night Timber.
That'll fly in wind.
Bullshit ass that Cub, that carbon Cub, with all them lights on the front.
That'll fly.
3D printed plane. I know I can fly my glider in the wind.
Yep.
I got a couple foam board planes I'm bringing.
All right, I wouldn't try to fly those in the wind.
If your glider doesn't fly in the wind, you got some issues, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna say.
Are they allowing you to cook?
And I'm gonna bring my foam board EF jet too.
We'd rather see you bring that barbecuer and forget your planes and cook us all food.
There you go.
I was hoping Kenny could have Kenny could bring the the barbecue pit, the smoker, and I just bring some stuff to put on it.
That's what I said. Are they allowing you to cook, Jermaine, or have you not found out?
No, I ain't gonna do that because
allowing you to do it?
That's a lot of liability.
Yeah, that's true.
That's gonna take a lot of money from me, from what I can bring with me to spend at the event, to pay for to go to the event. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if somebody brings the barbecue pit, like a good smoker, a good wood smoker, I'll bring the wood and the meat.
I contacted the Chamber
You're going to have 20 what, Matt? 20 planes?
What the vendor's permit would cost, and it was $175 for 1 week for the permit. That's
they already know a bunch of us are bringing a lot of airplanes.
And you have to have the Florida State Food
Jermaine's
license.
Complaining that he can't fly in the wind. We're just trying to figure out what kind of plane he's trying to fly in the wind.
That you can do as long as you're not selling it.
Yeah, as long as you're not selling it.
Take donations.
So if somebody bring a brisket,
can we make you a non-profit and then
hamburger meat? I'll be down to cook.
So who's all going to? Is anybody going to the event in Elizabeth?
No, I'm not.
Yes, sir.
Getting over there from where I am.
Besides Spencer and
that's you're talking about Jet Jam?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to try to go to it.
Jet Jam, yeah.
I think my first.
Brian, where do you live at?
You can be down there in Florida.
Oh, do you? Yeah. Oh, Indianapolis. Oh, okay.
That's my question. Are all you guys close enough to just drive to the events, or is anyone flying in?
I'm going to drive to both of them. The one in Muncie and the one in Florida.
The one in Florida is going to take me 17 hours.
Oh yeah, well I've got 23 hours of driving to do. Got to split it into 2 days.
That's not bad.
Damn. Ouch.
Yeah, 2,300 miles.
Hey, Kenny.
I'll take it back. 2,600 round trip. 1,300 one way to Florida. Then Muncie's another 700 miles from here.
Where you at, Tug?
I'm up in upstate New York. I'm just by Lions Falls. I'm right in between Lions Falls and Fort Leyden. Right in that area. Right on the base of the Tug Hill. Really nice spot. Beautiful. Adirondack Mountains is my backyard. You know,
You just take
very beautiful here.
Florida, right?
actually, I got to go down and pick up my brother in Ohio, and then we're both going to go on down to Florida. So you're gonna get the full Tug Hill experience if you go to Florida. Yeah, well, between me and my brother, we're weighing in at about 600 pounds there. So if you boys want to play, we're ready.
Yo, Kenny.
He's muted.
Kenny bus driver.
Yeah, I can hear you guys. I just have to unmute. Okay, what's up, Spence? Or Jermaine?
Hey, do you have a wood smoker?
No, I don't have a smoker.
You think the Boozer's got one?
Yeah, he has one.
Yeah, he's got one.
Like a legitimate wood smoker?
Yes, he's got a really nice one.
Well, you can bring that shit to the park, because I'm gonna do maybe some briskets and some ribs and shit.
Get on his web page and just hit the info on there and send him an email.
No, I got him on Facebook. I hit him up.
There you go. Yeah, Wes is an excellent guy. Wes is about as good as they come. Him and his dad.
You know,
they're both good people.
I'm not really trying to sell nothing, but I just cooking is what I do, and smoking briskets and ribs and shit. I do that very well.
We're glad to have
it's
you.
Not a lot of people get to taste some of this.
Well, Bill, you still here?
My take this flair of some smoked brisket and ribs.
Oh man, I'll tell you what.
You're making me hungry.
Nobody no Muslim because I like pork ribs.
Jermaine, can you bring your wood to smoke if he has a smoker? Do you have the good wood that you like to use?
Yeah, I'll bring the wood. I'll bring my wood.
That's what she said.
I think do it everywhere I go.
I was in Amarillo, Texas when I was stationed at Dyess Air Force Base way back in the day, and there was a place down there that used to do the briskets, and they had the sauce that we used to go buy just the sauce from them, and you would pay like $20 for a quart of this sauce. But this stuff was just amazing.
Oh,
the guy would spend like 2 days or 3 days just to make one batch of the sauce.
I ain't thinking about that. People like sauce. Me, with my briskets and my ribs, you don't need sauce. But some people still like to fuck it up with the sauce. So, I guess I'm gonna have to have a couple of sauces.
So basically, Jermaine's saying he's a chef and his meat tastes good, and then you're just gonna put ketchup on my meat that I just made perfect.
Every time I smoke briskets and ribs and all that stuff at the house, everybody go in and get that barbecue sauce put on. I'm like, what the fuck y'all doing? You don't need that sauce because this is not dry meat. This is very tender, juicy meat. It's ready to eat. You don't need no sauce on it because I'm like, what the fuck is barbecue sauce for? That's like mayonnaise on a damn bologna sandwich. You don't need it, right?
Yeah, the condiments. There's a time and a place for the condiments.
Condiments. You need Chick-fil-A sauce with Chick-fil-A chicken nuggets.
Hey, I like mayonnaise on my bologna sandwich.
I'm like, I like Miracle Whip. I put Miracle Whip on my sandwiches. But
amen to that.
I know exactly what Jermaine's saying. He's saying if you go get this great steak that Jermaine just made perfect for you and has all the great seasoning in it.
I never use steak sauce.
Ketchup on that steak before you eat it. He's going to be like, what the hell did you just do that for?
That's the first thing I ask them when you go to a restaurant and you order steak and they say, you want steak sauce? I'll ask them. I'll say, is it that bad?
No, I tell them flat out, I better not need any steak sauce.
I mean, you put a steak on, you sear it, you turn it on, you put it in a 500-degree oven for 5 minutes. That bitch is like perfectly medium rare. You eat it, all the juiciness of the meat. You don't need no damn sauce.
5 minutes. That's too long.
No. You sear it 1 minute. You sear it on the other side 1 minute.
Stockings on a supermodel.
5 minutes in the oven is medium rare.
Yeah, it's not moving fast enough around the plate.
Oh, that's
for 5
funny.
minutes. You gotta,
icing on a cake and stockings on a supermodel.
I want to run it around faster on my plate.
Yo, you like blue.
You want it minutes, right?
That what you like?
Yeah, yeah, buddy.
Hey, Lyndon Stewart, do you guys get a lot of beef down there?
Yeah, we got a lot of ranches, got a lot of cattle, we got meat cows, milk cows. The beef section in Guyana is doing well. We have a large poultry section, we have a large swine section. And because we also have a lot of gold and diamond miners, a lot of Brazilians come across to do mining. So, you know, Brazilians love a lot of beef. These guys will eat a whole cow a day.
There you go. Yeah, I was wondering because you was British before, and I know the Brits like their lamb. They're like huge in the lamb. Yeah.
I love some lamb.
We have a lot of sheep. We have a special breed here called the Barbados Black Belly sheep.
Right.
Right. We got some of the dappers from the States. We got a lot of goats too. They do a lot of goat herding here. And so the Livestock Development Authority here plays a lot of emphasis on beef and so forth.
If you guys ever go to Africa or Kenya, Nairobi, there's a restaurant called the
Yeah, I don't know, Joan. And Marshall, he might be lurking while he's painting a plane or something, maybe. Maybe he went back to bed.
Every poultry you could possibly
I'm not sure.
I mean, just one of the most, like...
You never know. Oh, he's not painting a model. He's probably still working on his crawler.
Brazilian restaurant. These guys know beef.
If he's listening.
Right? These guys do all types of beef and pork and sausage and salami.
He might be multitasking right now. So he's listening to us and
where they do,
working on his truck.
And you tell him you want a meal. You pick up the plate and you serve
I want to see the lights.
And as fast as
he's not doing the lights till Friday.
The man come with a long sword with some beef and he starts.
I'd have done the lights first.
You gotta tell him stop. Then another guy can come with the slice.
He's gonna put all kinds of lights on. He got a big light kit for it.
So
probably headlights, taillights, turn signals.
Hold on, you don't get up, you don't stop.
You know, that kind of stuff. So it's gonna be cool. Can't wait to see it.
And they have a thing where you flip it, you know, red or green. So if you have it green, they just keep coming with different meats.
Oh, I do a lot of
put it on your plate, and then when you
do a lot of grilling.
Flip it to red.
Paul, I'm not
they stop coming.
I don't do any smoker stuff. I don't have a smoker. I thought about getting one, but I do a lot of grilling. Steaks on the grill.
Everything
quite a bit, and we eat steak on the grill probably 4 nights a week.
With the meat on the stick, they slice it off into
so yeah, I do a lot of cooking.
Oh man, shit, they got fucking asparagus
and chicken and
yeah, that's what they do here.
You know,
that's what they do here, and
some barbecue. I do some ribs now and then too on the grill.
You recall Region 9?
Just no, I don't have a smoker.
Wildebeest is some really good meat.
But thinking about getting one, especially after I was up at Boozer's house.
That they cut pieces and they keep chewing all this all day long. You can walk with it. You know, like
2 or 3 weeks ago. And I got to see his smoker.
Right, they do a lot of that.
And that thing's pretty cool. So I thought seriously about getting one like that. And once the garage is built, I probably will get one like that because I'll have some place to keep it. Right now, I wouldn't have any place to keep it. It'd have to sit out in the rain, and I wouldn't want it to sit out in the rain. But yeah, once I get the garage, we might just get a smoker.
Fucking hamburger.
Take your word for it.
You know, if Mickey RC was in here, he might be able to say something about that.
He probably has kangaroo steaks.
Yeah, right. He probably
has some kangaroo steaks, but I had some kangaroo hamburgers, and I grind the meat up myself to make the ground kangaroo. That's some beautiful stuff.
Ostrich is pretty good.
Some ostrich.
Yeah.
Well, what about
ostrich is great.
You guys had gator or crocodile?
No,
Ahead,
gator.
yeah.
Hey, gator is good. I've had gator burgers, gator tails, have all that. Ostrich. But
We don't have gators in Guyana. We have the caiman. We have the green caiman and the black caiman.
Yeah. It's fishy.
Yeah. There's a lot of wild meat you can get here. They do a lot of deer hunting. They do a lot of peccary hunting. They do a lot of, well, we have something called the wild cow, but you'll notice the tapir. But they call it a wild cow here. The layman term for the tapir is a wild cow. They do a lot of that. We have the ackery, we have the laba, we have the capybara, all those things that those guys hunt and things. So you can go to a place if you want special wild meat. They eat a lot of iguanas in this country. I don't know if you guys eat iguanas over there, but they make a lot of curry iguanas here.
Yeah, Florida eats a lot of iguanas.
Hey, Paul, are you coming down to the fly-in?
Yeah, there's a lot of guys living in Florida.
South Florida, they eat a lot of iguanas.
Mexico.
Okay.
I'll try some iguanas. I'll try.
Everybody else just keeps them as pets.
Yeah.
I mean, in Florida, that's invasive. So if you catch one, you can't keep it. You gotta euthanize it.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, well, tell me, this ain't censored, so you gotta kill them.
Yeah, we do a lot of barbecue with there. So they barbecue fish. They barbecue pork.
I'll try it. I'll try anything you want.
I tried rattlesnake, and that was, man, was it tough.
Rattlesnake dip. Rattlesnake dip.
Yeah.
Oh,
I had a friend who had some guys over by him taking a drink. And he just remembered he had some seasoned anaconda in his fridge, and he went and fried it, and he gave it to them, and they didn't even know they were eating anaconda. They thought it was snapper.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Hey, Lyndon, how's the COVID over there? We're suffering over here in the United States.
Let me see. The COVID here, we are trying with it.
Dana.
Let me see. I'm gonna give you our status here. Our population is just 720,000 people, right? So we don't have a high. We don't have 1 million people here. We got about 200 and something deaths so far. We had 600 and something people who have recovered. We got like about 500 and something people who are infected. We got like about 12 people in the ICU. But what I practice at home as a prevention, as a beekeeper, I don't use sugar, I use honey. And in my tea, my juice, my drink, I use honey. For the past 3 years, I've been using honey. So what we do, 3 times a week, we boil water, slice the lime in 3, remove the seeds, don't take off the skin, pour the hot water on the lime, and then we put 2 or 3 tablespoons of honey, leave it to cool for about 5 or 10 minutes, and we sip that like 3 times a week, right? And then the other week, what we will do, we do the lime and ginger, hot the water, grate the ginger inside, and then let it draw it, pour in the hot water, and then sweeten that with the honey, and we drink that as a prevention, right? So that's how we keep protecting ourselves. We use a lot of fruits. Guyana has a lot of.
Oh, I'm sure the boozers are gonna
matter of fact, we are the
do a lot of videoing down at the event,
right?
So you'll get.
If they ever come
yeah,
here,
and Air Marshal will probably do some video. Jeff from LA, Lower Alabama, I'm sure he'll do some video.
Right.
I may do some video. So yeah, there'll be a lot of video from the event. Plus all these other guys that are coming. I don't know how much videoing they're gonna do, but I know Air Marshal and
the honey
and Wes
has a lot of
the boozers. They'll be videoing. And
honey's antibacterial.
Jeff in LA will probably do a lot of
videos
video for sure.
So in the body. That's why it never spoils.
And I'll probably try to do some.
Honey's a good prevention.
I'm not that good with the camera. Because I don't do it. I'm always the pilot. Somebody else is filming.
Liquids you can drink.
So when I film, it's like
suppress whatever symptoms.
I have better luck if I just put it on my head like I'm flying and watch the airplane.
Yeah.
Because when I try to hold the camera out in front of me, I'm all over the place. That's tough to do.
That's pretty interesting.
So anyway, but yeah, there'll be a lot of video, I'm sure.
Well, it's good that it hasn't really affected you guys that bad over there.
Less deaths, Dana.
Our forest
32%.
was here since last year, March, where someone came in from overseas with it.
Now, do you guys have any mask restrictions or anything like that?
Yeah, well, there are some places you can't enter without your mask. So you must have your mask before you enter certain stores, certain organizations. You must have your mask on, right?
Okay.
I have the authentic status here. Guyana coronavirus status. We had like 9,322 persons infected. Out of that, we had 209 deaths. And out of the 9,332 people who were infected, 8,381 were recovered. Right?
Wow.
Wow, that's awesome.
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Right? So, and Guyana is a country where we use a lot of herbal tea, fresh herbal tea. You can go pick, we have the herbs growing in our yard. So the old people, like my grandparents, taught us to use a lot of herbs. So that is also a prevention from the coronavirus. Right? We got fresh food. I could go pick any fruit I want in the yard, like a star fruit, which has a high volume of vitamin C. I can go pick a Bellum that has a very high volume of vitamin C.
Thank you, buddy.
It's really, really sour. Right? So, you know, we got a lot of preventions.
Oh, that's great.
A lot of fresh food, a lot of fresh fruits.
So, Randy, what are you in the? Are you in the real flight with Matt flying?
Vaccinating the frontline people, the persons who are more exposed to the patients who are dealing with it. So, you know, but we have a curfew. It is from 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. in the evening. Some people try to violate the curfew, you know, as humans. Nobody likes to adhere to restrictions too much. But they said they'll be opening schools after the Easter holiday. Right?
That's cool.
But most of the lessons are done on Zoom. Most of the lessons you can go online, or you go to the school and collect the papers, bring it home, and you work with the kids at home. Well, I don't have any kids going to school. My two kids are fully grown. I got some grandkids who are going to school, so
it's all out of
assist
whack.
them in getting their work done once I'm around.
That's good, Paul. It's all out of whack.
Now, I have to ask you guys, though. As Lyndon was telling that story, who had that song, you put the lime in the coconut and mix it all up? Because, man, it's fucking mine now.
we have got a lot of coconut here.
Do you really?
A coconut grove. You drink all different species of coconut water. And coconut water is something we drink a lot too. Right? Today, I drank about 2 pints of coconut water for the day. Right? You can go places, you can see how they take the coconut water to make cars rib, take the cassava to make cars rib. A lot of good experience you can have when you come here. Right?
Yeah, it sounds beautiful.
Yeah, it's a nice tropical country, man. It's a wonderful place to visit. You'll see all the mountains in the interior. We have one of the highest, we have the tallest wooden building in the world known as the St. George's Cathedral. It's a Catholic church.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
How far is the airport from where you're at?
I'm 30 miles away from the Temeri International Airport, and I'm just about 6 miles away.
Hey, you got my message, Miko. What's up, buddy? Good to see you, man.
Huh. That's interesting. Well, what's the main job that people
So if you want to get in the Zoom,
I mean,
I'll have Jermaine put the link back in here.
It's not like a steel industry, or you know what I mean.
Well, the easiest job to get here is a security job.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you got a lot of security services. A lot of people are into construction. A lot of persons are into real estate. A lot of persons are into mining, gold and diamond mining, right? And in the gold and diamond mining field, there's an advantage if you is an excavator operator.
Oh, no kidding. You were on the phone with Yoda?
To excavate lands where they're looking for minerals. Right? Also, they want chefs to work in the mine. So you can go in as a cook if you're a very good chef.
Yeah, I know, Paul. When are you going to get the
also.
RV?
There you go, Jermaine. You're all set, dude.
Right? So it's a nice place. You can get a visit to all those places. You can get a visit to the Kaitro Falls. I was telling you guys, the highest one-drop fall in the world. It is 741 feet. One drop. And it's a place, it's in the region 8 area. There's a lot of minerals in that area, region 8, a lot of gold and diamond. In the early 50s and 60s, the St. Lucians came to Guyana to explore gold. Most of them are still here. Some of them died here, but they are the ones who actually opened the Guyanese people eye about the quantity of minerals that they have in Guyana. And that caused the natives to start doing mining also.
Wow.
Right. Now the Brazilians are coming doing mining here also. And because of what, we are also bordering Venezuela. So what is going on in Venezuela with the crisis that they have there, a lot of migrants are coming to Guyana, right?
Shipping another one, Doug. Just get rid of another plane.
Oh. Thumbs up. So you send one. The thing is you send one plane out, then you get 6 in.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Right.
Does it shipping eat you up, Mafia? In shipping?
This is coconut oil. This is called virgin pressed coconut oil. Right?
Oh, damn.
This is
coconut oil?
Yeah. Coconut oil, yeah.
Wow.
Pressed coconut oil, yeah. Right? And, well, I'm a beekeeper, so I produce about 10 different flavors of honey. Depends on the season that the bees are collecting nectar from the different species of blossom that time of the year and so, right? I won Best Honey in the Caribbean twice in 4 categories. I got 4 first place award, one time for the Best Honey in the Caribbean. And another colleague of mine secured 2nd place in Best Honey in the Caribbean, and another one secured 3rd place. And this happened in Grenada. We went to Grenada for the honey show. So if you guys ever come here to do a plane show, you will enjoy it. We'll take you for a tour throughout Guyana. You will love this. You'll want to come back. Right? You'll want to come back.
Awesome. Hey, I have a story to tell you. When I went to Panama in 2016, there was beekeepers there, and so I bought honey to bring back to the States, but I put it in my luggage, and when they scanned my luggage, they said you cannot take that, and they actually confiscated the honey, so I wasn't able to bring it back to the United States.
Yeah. I come to the States in the summer, and they never check my bag, and I managed. Sometimes I have like a gallon of honey in my suitcase in different bottles.
Mickey, I suspect Marshall's lurking. I think he's working on his that G8 crawler he bought.
But I never got checked.
So he's probably listening to us while he's working.
It's not
he was in here a little while ago. So
I wonder why that is.
And he didn't go in the Zoom, so I think he's got his hands busy working on his truck.
Honey that you have,
but he might be listening.
Lyndon, when you come here in the summer, where do you come?
So if you have a message you want me to send to him, I'll just repeat whatever you type.
Long Island.
In New York.
That way, if he is listening, he'll hear the message and then he'll come in and respond.
Yeah.
Of Long Island.
Sometimes I go to, and I have another cousin live in Baldwin, Long Island. I'll stay with him. I'll spend some time with him. Then I'll go down to Brooklyn and spend some time with some other cousins I have there. Right? But if you guys having an event in the summer, I'd like to see how I can make it there.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
It's getting probed by aliens.
What month
a lovely place. You'll love it here. We don't have the nice beaches like what you will find in some Caribbean countries with blue water. Our water is brown. Right? In order to
Jermaine's hosting
blue
the
water,
Zoom.
You have to travel 10 miles away from the shore.
Mickey.
Go out in the deep before you can see the blue water.
If you want to
Our beaches are brown water.
Hang on a minute. Let me see if I can copy the link for you.
All the mining.
Hang on 1 second.
Yeah, and if you go to certain areas in the northwest and certain areas in the upper Mazaruni, the water is jet black water.
Really?
Yeah, black water. When if you lift it up into a glass,
there it is.
It's a transparent black water.
Hang on.
Wow. Is it it's not drinkable then?
Yes. Certain areas you can drink. Certain areas you can't because they're doing mining and there might be some traces of mercury in the water.
Do you give bee tours?
There you go, Mick.
To, like if we flew down there, would you like have a tour that you would take us on of your bees and?
Yes. We're planning to host a beekeeping safari where you come in and every day we take you to 3 or 4 different areas where beekeepers have the apiary. You get a chance to sample all the different flavors of honey, all the different honey products that we do, and so forth.
Do you have like tiki tours too?
Yeah.
It's like a winery tour.
Right, like the winery tours. I went to a winery tour in Montreal in 2019. I was there to represent Guyana at the World Beekeeping Congress known as Upper Monday. So after the Congress was over, my cousin took me to Ottawa, King Edward's County, and he took me really to see how the bees pollinate the grapes, and they use the grapes for making wine. Also, they pollinate the lavenders, and they take it to make soaps and different oils. And so.
Really, man?
So that was
God.
interesting. So
Those things are so expensive. Holy
so
crap.
that was really lovely.
Hang on 1 second. I want to show you
Doug
something.
Hill does the same thing.
I bought a
We've
second
got
truck. I
bees
haven't even
there
run
on
it yet.
the
Brand
vineyard,
new.
You know,
I've had it
it's a good
for
thing.
months.
You know, we
I
have
just
to have
haven't-
the bees to pollinate.
Haven't played with it.
Yeah.
How's the coffee there? Do you sell coffee, or do they have?
If I take you to Region 1, which is in the northwest region of Guyana, where now we have 9 tribes of indigenous people. We have the Akawayas, the Arakunas, the Patamonas, the Wapishianos, the Akushi, the Waiwais, and we have the
Yeah, this one was on sale for
the,
$85, I think it was.
Yeah, the 9th one.
I
But
bought
each
the other
one
one.
of them
It's same thing. Another one of the
speak
Arma.
English because they were taught English by the
Granite,
Anglicans and
you
the
know,
Adventists.
2-wheel drive,
And they speak their
2
own
cell,
tribal
ready to run,
language,
radio,
right? And the
truck,
northwest region has
battery.
the Waro.
Yeah, everything's here, ready to go.
The northwest region have the Waro tribes.
I haven't even run
The
this yet.
Waro plant the coffee.
I don't know. Did I
and
put
then
batteries in it? Yeah, the batteries are in
Parch
it.
the coffee, they pong it, and then
I
they
could
make the
plug it
coffee
in and
with
run it
that.
right
You can
now.
get fresh brew
It's a
coffee.
nice truck for $85,
I was in
guys.
Peru
This
in
thing's awesome.
2003. I went to Lima.
It's
that was a beautiful part of South America.
See, this is what the servo.
Peru,
I can
they
feel the
speak
servo
Spanish.
working on this one. The servo doesn't have that gear motion you can feel.
You can get coffee.
It just
you can
flops
get coffee
back and
to bring
forth.
back.
But when you power it up,
And I know that the
it
Brazilians are,
centers and
Brazilians love
steers.
coffee.
So I think it's a combination of gears
Coffee is a big
and
It is.
I love me some coffee in the morning.
look at the zoom.
Yeah. They say the
Why,
best
what's
part
going
of
on in the zoom?
Ain't nothing like a cup of coffee and a big fat joint.
You can get all of that in Guyana, bro. All of that.
You got that good stuff down there?
Yeah, they say they got us the good stuff here can move the hump off the camel's back.
Oh.
So what I think is going on here is that it's got a magnetic drive and the gear drive. And I think I stripped the gear
They didn't
drive.
confiscate my coffee, but they confiscated my.
Oh, that's right. You can't see me. You're looking at
honey
Zoom.
back from Central America, but I mean, not
Yeah,
honey, but
dumbass.
coffee, but not the honey.
Okay, hold on a second.
And
Let me fix that.
that's-
Here, we'll
What
do
is
that
going
for
on
a second
now
here.
with
There
why
we
they're
go.
doing that?
Yeah.
Matter of fact, Trinidad is a
So,
no, Guyana come under CARICOM, Caribbean Trade Market. So we can travel to any CARICOM
so yeah,
country.
this
Trinidad is a CARICOM country.
10
Barbados,
scale, ready to run.
all the Caribbean islands.
You know,
join
and
the
I already
CARICOM
have one of these, but I
started
bought
in
another
Guyana.
one.
So the headquarters is also here.
Mainly because I had to replace the body because it melted.
None of them
And
have to
the
get
body
a visa
was
to come to Guyana.
$39, I
And
think.
you have 6 months stay
And I'm like,
in a car. Come
basically, I
country,
can buy the whole thing
and
with
you
a
can
battery,
work,
radio,
apply
everything for
permit, and you
$85.
can
Why
work.
am I going to spend $39 on a body?
Now,
Just
will
the
you find
plastic shell.
Trinidad
So I bought another one.
all
At that price, you can't go
money
wrong.
from any part of the world.
And I bought a new servo for the other one
the reason why
because the steering
America
servo is
also
definitely
is
wrong.
placing restrictions on honey. There is a
The
disease
servo has
called
5
CCD,
wires going to
which
it,
is
not
known as
3,
colony
5.
collapse disorder.
So it's got to be a combination
America
of a
lost
magnetic
over
drive
800,000
and a
beehives in
gear
2006
drive.
due to CCD.
Um,
Then you have
and I
things
think
like
the gear
aurora
drive
mites,
broke.
tracheal mites,
So I can
the
still
tropical
drive it and
mites,
steer it with the magnetic
EFB,
drive,
EFB, which is
but it
American
doesn't.
foul brood and European foul brood.
You know, if you're pushing it
There's
too
another
hard,
disease they discover
you'll
after
overshoot the turn.
After the CCD,
Because
what
the
happened? America imported
the tires
bees
will
from
keep trying to
Australia
straighten
after
out.
lost
They
so many
won't. You
bees
can't turn
due
it
to
tight.
CCD. Those bees
There's
were
not enough
quarantined before they
torque
entered
on
the
the
US.
servo, the
After
magnetic
about 6 or
drive,
7 months, they came up
to
with a
turn
disease
it
called
so
the IAPV,
it goes
known
into
as
a
the
kind of a
Israeli
big
acute
sweeper
paralysis
unless you
virus.
slow way down.
So what they're saying,
Still fun to
that
drive
if you
around
bring
though.
honey from another
But I
country
bought a new servo for it. I just haven't put it in yet.
has any trace
But,
of any one of these diseases,
Yeah,
and persons may
I'm
use
very
the
happy
honey,
with this truck.
they may not dispose
You know,
the
for
container in a
$85,
proper
it's an
manner.
Arma.
They might dispose the container with the lid off. The bees will smell the residue of
Called
that
the
honey, and they
Granite
will go to that
Voltage.
jar, take back some of the residue of
And,
that honey to the hive.
They're
and
on
that's
sale
how
all the
disease can
time
spread,
for
and
under
you can
$100.
actually bring a foreign disease into your country unknowingly. So what they decide to do is to put
Wow,
ban
Jonah, that's
from bringing
holy
any
crap.
money into the country.
$110 just for the body.
Right?
Yikes.
China honey is banned in the world market. There's an antibiotic property called
So,
sapromycin.
yeah, it's a
found in the
fun
honey
truck.
from
We had
China.
fun with it.
So their honey is
It's
banned in
not
the world
super
market.
fast, but
But what they are doing
it's
now
nice.
is
Haven't
if
broke
you're selling honey,
anything
it's
other than that
microfiltered
steering
honey. Be
servo.
careful, it comes from China.
And
right?
I didn't hit
And
anything
you're
with
not
it,
seeing
so it
produced in
just
China,
wore
you're
out.
seeing produced in the PRC.
When Tim was here, we
which
were
is the
running the
People's
crap
Republic
out of
China,
this
but
stuff.
many people are getting caught with that.
I mean, we really were. We were
Right.
running them a lot.
So what
We
they
were out
normally
there
do,
for several
they
hours,
will, America will
just
take the
rotating
honey
through batteries, so
and
it was
test,
nonstop.
because
I
the
mean,
man
long
who
enough to
filters the
charge a
honey, the
battery,
pollen grains are so
change
fine,
a battery. The
it will
batteries are
pass some of it
charging
to
while we're
pass through the
driving.
filter. So they
And,
test the honey for the pollen grain. And based
So
on
yeah,
the
we just
trace of
didn't,
the
we
pollen
stopped
grain,
long enough to
they'll tell you
change the
which country
battery
the
and
species of
keep
grains
going.
come from, which flower, which tree. What the Chinese does,
Holy
they will buy
crap.
honey from other countries and mix it with
Jonah,
their
where do
honey.
you live?
So when you test it, you find pollen traits.
$1,100 for an Arma
that come
truck?
from a certain tree
Holy
that
shit.
you would know that China doesn't have. So you will say, well, this one doesn't come from China. Right?
That's very sneaky. Are they really that sneaky?
Every
Yeah.
honey they have to eat it.
China try to clone everything. Then they try to clone honey. What the hell?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, what the Guyanese people says is that the Chinese may have the smallest dick, but they managed to screw the whole world with the corona.
I gotta remember that shit. I remember that. That was cool.
That was the best joke all night.
All right, boys, I'm gonna get going. Have a good night.
Yep.
Yeah, all right.
All right,
See you,
Have a
DMG.
good one, David.
All right, DMG.
All right.
Bro. See you,
Yeah.
friend.
Our Aussie friend. Aussies.
Hey, what's up?
How you doing?
Miko!
We have got 6 races in Guyana, and we have Chinese as part of our natives also.
Well, here's the guy
Matter of fact,
about kangaroo
the
this
first
year.
president of Guyana was a Chinese president, President Arthur Chung.
Who?
Man, we're getting schooled tonight.
Yeah. I feel like I just went to class there. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. That's awesome.
What's up, Farmer Man? How you doing, buddy?
Like I had no idea
How's your
that
job
was
going?
on
Are
with
you
me.
all right?
All I know
Everything
is,
cool?
Like they said, we're confiscating this, and you can't take this in, but you can take the coffee beans, but you're not taking the honey. Like, no.
Right.
Yeah, you can't take the honey. If it was a certain quantity, you could have been fined for doing that in America.
Hey,
Oh,
Lyndon.
wow.
Yeah.
Hey, you
Yeah,
should,
Paul, that thing
come
looks
on Friday
cool.
night. If you got
What
the
was it?
opportunity, come on Friday
$300
night,
or
'cause we gonna
$400
go,
bucks? I forget.
And it might last for a long time, more than.
I'll be on.
Oh, yeah.
I'll be on Friday night.
This,
I
this
try
is
to follow you guys. I try to follow you guys every night to see who's on.
You know, Dave's RC.
Yes. Yes.
RC, Lyndon. If you watch Dave's RC,
Yes.
the link
Yes.
will
I
be
watch David
posted.
RC.
The link will be posted in Dave's RC on Friday night for the Friday night Zooms, or it'll be on
All right.
RC Pilot
I bet
Lounge.
you hurt yourself.
Yeah.
It'll be on there too.
All
You
right.
need to soak or something.
I
You
might
know,
not be
is that what the
I'll
hot
join you.
springs is for?
Dave
Okay.
Marshall.
You gonna go get some R&R?
Hopefully.
Yeah, Dave Marshall
Yes.
will be.
Yeah, I'm familiar with Dave Marshall. Yeah, he's familiar with me too.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
like the emergency backup Zoom guy.
He's the go-to guy.
I mean, if
The guy with
big
the
dogs
guy who
can't
offered
get it,
technical
then I
support.
get it. You know, it's all about
Yeah.
support. We got to keep it rolling. We got to keep it going. You know.
Lyndon, are you in the chat on YouTube? What's your handle on YouTube?
If you look for RC plane flying in Guyana, you'll see some of our flying
Okay.
on YouTube.
Well, when he's in my
RC
show,
flying and
he's in there as
RC
Lyndon
race.
Stewart.
Yeah.
Okay. I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, and if you look for Beekeeping in Guyana 2013, you'll see a 20-minute documentary with me with Beekeeping in Guyana.
Oh, wow. That's cool.
Beekeeping in Guyana.
Yeah, Beekeeping in Guyana 2013. Yeah. Coming back to Mr. Johnson's, he said he didn't know that honey was so good. Do you know that 2 drops of honey in your eyes every morning can remove an early cataract if you don't want to go through surgery?
I learned that when I went to Central America. But you're right. And guess what? I've already had 1 cataract. My right eye, I've had cataract surgery in one eye. The other eye, I haven't. And I live
So
in
what
Colorado,
happened? Did you
where I'm
cut your
close to the
knee
sun.
on something, or did
I'm
it
like
just
a mile
split
high,
open from the impact?
Over sea level here in the United States. And so, yeah.
Yeah,
I've
Paul, the
actually
red
had
cat.
cataract
Yeah.
surgery in one eye.
Yeah, is that a $300 or
not
$400?
yet,
What
so
was
Dana,
it?
that's because you put hot
$2.99, $3.99.
sauce
I
drops
can't
every
remember
day
what
and not
Air
honey.
Marshal said.
Well, honey contains acid.
Woo!
The acid in
Doug
honey
Hughes.
is what
That was-
burns
you
the
said that, Doug
cataract.
Hughes?
What's that?
What about the hot sauce?
No.
Hot sauce. No, that was Mr. Spouse.
Honey is also good for wounds. If you have any wound that is not healing, you can apply honey to it. There's an ingredient in the honey that
Oh, you hit a
hydrogen
rock.
peroxide
Oh, God,
to
that.
disinfect wounds.
I bet that
And
hurt.
it also
Holy
creates
shit.
the right humidity in the wound to make the wound heal fast.
Yeah, you
And
better stay off the
acid in the
snowmobile
honey
tomorrow.
Kill all
This
the
weekend.
eating bacteria that is eating the
Better
wound.
let that,
causing
let that heal a little
taking
bit.
long to get better.
You still
So
need to go to
within
work
days of
next
applying
week.
honey, once you don't get that foot wet, within days of applying the honey to that wound, you will see results of healing. And within
That
a
is
week or
very true. My wife had surgery, and that's what they told her to use.
yeah, to heal the cut very fast.
Hey,
And
buddy,
it
thanks
healed
for
up
contacting
very quickly.
Eric
fast.
Quinn.
And
You
once
know,
you use
EQ.
honey, when it
He's
heals, it
in a
doesn't
much
pull.
better mood now. He's
You know,
very happy.
There's some wounds
Right.
that pulls, and it doesn't pull
So,
once you use the honey.
Thanks for
Yeah, it's
thanks
much
for giving him
more
a heads
pliable.
up. He's
Yeah.
much happier
Well,
now.
Mr. Linden, we're going to have to keep you on speed dial.
Yeah, man.
No, because when I went to Central America, I learned like how honey is like the key ingredient. It's amazing. It has so many good healing factors and health factors. It's awesome.
Yeah, honey.
You would not
Honey is
have.
very good. Honey is antibacterial. It never spoils. We had a problem here with the analyst department because once you're into manufacturing, you have to put a expiry date on your label. So we explained to the analyst department that we do not manufacture honey. We produce honey. The bees make the honey. So there'll be no requirement for an expiry date on the honey, because honey doesn't expire. It's antibacterial. It doesn't spoil. It can last for the next 2,000-3,000 years. So they said, well, at least you need to put something on the label so that the customer will understand. Well, I said, okay, this is what we're going to do. We're going to come up with a best before, but we'll put best before you die.
There you go.
That's actually interesting because I remember when
they uncovered a tomb in Egypt, they had lots of honey in it, and they were saying that it was still edible, and it was like 2,000 years old.
Yeah, that is true. Yes, I saw that. That is true. The only thing with honey, as it gets old, it changes its color. That's all. But it wouldn't spoil. Oh, hold on, let me show you some samples of my honey.
So the flavor doesn't change at all?
No, the flavor won't change.
Nothing changes. Yeah, it's,
I'll be darned.
Jeez, I wish I could be like that.
Yeah, right? Too bad they can't put honey in. Maybe that's why they do put honey in beer. I don't know.
Why they put honey in medicine?
They put it in wine too.
Oh, wow.
They put in
Is that your brand?
Yeah, this is my
You
brand.
guys even spell it the same way.
Yeah, this is my brand. Good. Now, this comes from a tree called the Dukkha trees, right? It's a huge tree that bears some fine berries. This is the Dukkha tree. This comes from the tree called the Long John, right? See?
Oh, yeah.
Right? This is a little darker, this is a little lighter. Now, this one comes from the black mangroves. See? It's lighter than these.
Oh, yeah.
This comes from the black mangrove. And this one is a miscellaneous collection of different type of nectar. Right? They collect all different types of nectar, and they made this one. So each one of these jars of honey will take on a different flavor. Right? Each one of them has a different flavor.
Where do you get it at?
Huh?
Can you get that stuff here or only there?
Well, when I'm coming to the States, I walk with a few bottles to distribute to my friends and family. So I can how far you guys are from New York?
I don't like to share, so
A long way from New York.
Oh, a long way from New York.
Kansas City.
The farthest I went when I came to the States the last time was Atlanta, Georgia. I have to go there for a wedding.
All right, how much does it cost? I'll send you PayPal and UPS label.
Right?
All right, Farmer Man. Have a good night, buddy.
He's going to be bringing a crate over. How much can you bring?
Well, I have to find out because I'm now hearing that it is restricted. It is restricted to bring. So I will have to find out, or I can see how I can get it shipped to you guys.
Yeah, but can you ship it? You can ship bottles though, right?
Yes, I think so. Yeah, that shouldn't be a problem.
So you could ship if I send you UPS label, you could ship. Yeah, I mean you could ship like 3 bottles or something.
Yes, I will.
From New York,
I'll go to the shipping agent. I can find it from the shipping agent, right? Or I can find it from the guy. There's a guy who normally bring my stuff in when I'm ordering planes online. There's a guy who normally bring in my stuff. I can get some advice from him, and he can do that for me.
Yeah, because that was the thing about Central America was shipping things from Central America to the United States was like real expensive. It just didn't work right. There was something. It was like I don't know. You can tell us maybe.
Yeah. Well, okay. A jar.
It probably goes to like a forwarder, forwarder, doesn't it?
This is a 12-ounce jar, right? But the honey, because of the viscosity of the honey, the jar is about it's about a pound, right? This is sold for $700 here. $700 is just
about $14.
Man, you didn't even shoot off for that.
It's about $4 US.
Brian doesn't know math very good.
Yeah, because we are 200 to 1.
Wow.
Right? We are 200
Brian, he's
to
going
1
to sell you
US.
a lot. If you think it's $14, he's going to sell.
I've got my own hive, so that's what we're selling the big ones for like $20. So it's a hell of a deal right there.
That is, yeah.
Well, I don't want to buy any of Brian's.
You're selling a big one for $20? What size jar?
Don't talk to him. He's gonna raise his prices now.
I just do it for the hobby. Is all I do it for. Now my buddy,
$20 US dollars here is $4,000 here.
Stuart, y'all eat pork down there?
Say that again.
Y'all eat pork down there?
If you eat pork down here?
Yeah.
Man, there ain't no Christmas without pork.
Hey, what was your recipe for the cataracts again?
I had a recipe with some honey for some pork. Oh my God!
Put 2 drops of honey in your eyeball.
I won first place in a cooking competition, international cooking competition here. They were asking for the most tastiest innovative meat dish. And they had people from Canada, America, England, all around the world, all around the Caribbean. And I just came up with one simple dish. I said I came up with something called coconut fried fish dipped in a honey mustard sauce. Now, we have fresh coconut here. So we can pick the coconut, shell it, and grate it. I don't know if you ever seen grated coconut.
Yeah.
Right? So when you finish seasoning up the fish, when the fish is finished seasoning up, right? You take the fish and you put it in an egg batter. And you take it out of the egg batter and you put it into the flour. And when you finish flour it, you put it into the bowl of grated fine coconut, and then you deep fried it. And when it's finished frying, it is now dipped in a honey mustard sauce. And that's still the whole show.
What kind of fish?
Well, that was it. Everybody wanted to know what fish they were eating. I said I would not disclose it until the competition is over. Because some people were saying it's snapper, some people were saying it's trout, some people were saying it's butterfish. And when the competition was over and I won, they said, what fish were we eating? I said, you guys would not believe you were eating shark. It was shark.
You fillet it? Or you make nugget?
Fillet shark. You buy the young shark, the young one, and you fillet it, cut it up into fingerlings, and you fried it. Season it up and fry it well.
That's expensive meat over here.
I love some shark.
Yep. I don't know if you guys ever ate shark.
But I love some shark.
Yeah. Yeah. Shark is a very tasty fish.
My favorite fish is that Chilean sea bass, which has nothing to do with Chile.
Yeah, you know. Well, that happens here too. We call a lot of things some names that has nothing to do with the country where the fish come from. But we arrive at the name of them, and you know, and we feel comfortable with the name.
I got a question. Do y'all have them red tail catfish over there? You got any?
The red tail what?
Yeah.
Red tail catfish?
Yeah.
No, we don't have a red tail catfish. We have a catfish, but the tail is not red. We have the largest freshwater fish in the world, which is known as the arapaima.
Yeah, that's a big fish.
Yeah.
How do they taste?
Lovely. We have a lot of lovely tasting fish. Yeah.
Here in the States, we keep them as pets.
We have a fish called the grouper. I don't know if you ever see a grouper.
Yeah.
A grouper is a huge fish.
Yeah, it's huge.
Yeah, it's huge. The head is bigger than a horse head.
Yeah, the groupers are like, they take you under.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's if you don't get them right, if you don't have the right kind of setup, they'll take you down with them.
Yeah, we've got a vibrant fish industry in Guyana where there's a lot of trawling companies that brings all different types of fish and prawns and shrimp, you know. So you guys will love it when you come here, man. You'll love it.
If I come down there, that's the first thing I'm ever going to do is go fishing.
You want some fish? Yeah. And over here, you do not have to get a license to fish nor to hunt. Just go do what you want to do.
What?
Yeah. There's no license to fish or hunt in Guyana. You know, I watch National Geographic, where the state trooper go to the guys and ask them for their fishing license, and you have to catch a fish of a certain size, and no, those restrictions are not here at all.
Get taxed for everything.
Yeah.
It's real. They real strict here in Texas.
Yeah.
They pull up on you in a minute.
Yeah. Right. There's a season. Let me see. The ending of August, going into September, is the crab season in Guyana. When I say crab, real huge crab, meat crab, they call it the Bundari crab. Right? It's a big black crab, and you find that in the Northwest. But the Americans will tell you the crab come out to March, but they really come out to spawn, where they come with the eggs and the male will fertilize them and so forth. And that's the time you go out and you catch a lot of crabs. And these crabs are huge, real full meat crabs.
Fresh crab, crab steak.
Jermaine, do you think you know how to cook some crab?
Man, I can cook your ass.
Yeah, what we do here,
Get some crab.
you come to Guyana and you get some curry crab. We curry the crab here. We cook it in a curry. A curry is a very spicy dish. It's really an Indian dish because one of our ethnic race in Guyana are East Indians. We have Afro-Guyanese, Indo-Guyanese, right? The Indo-Guyanese came from India as indentured slaves to Guyana, and they came with the culture cooking, and curry is one of their culture, right? And they cook their curry with hot spices. Yeah, curry. If you go to India, yeah, right. Now, the Amerindians, which are the indigenous people, they have a dish called pepper pot and another dish called the tumor pot. Now, a pepper pot is a dish that is cooked with cow's rib. Cow's rib is a black sauce, like how you may know Chinese sauce. Well, instead of a Chinese sauce, they make a sauce called cow's rib from the water of the bitter cassava, right? And what happened, the native Guyanese now, the Indo-Guyanese, the Afro-Guyanese, the Portuguese Guyanese, and everybody copy the Amerindian dish now. You believe, well, it's our dish, but it's not our dish, it's the Amerindian dish. But that is a special dish we cook at Christmas. Every Christmas, you must have pepper pot in your house. And the pepper pot is made up of pork, beef, cow heel, pigtail, tripe, and all the different meat you can think about goes into that pepper pot. And it's boiled and it's flavored with the hottest pepper. And then you serve that with bread, or you can serve it with rice.
Wow.
Hey, dude, we're gonna have to like keep corresponding because, man,
I don't know, but you're making me hungry.
I feel like I want to go cook some shit. I got my smoker sitting right here in front of me. I'm about to go pull that thing down and go smoke some shit.
Don't have the cow's rib inside. They boil, they'll do it with fish, they will do it with chicken, they'll do it with any wild meat that they capture, they'll put in the tumor pot. And there's a big pot, and they make it with 7 of the hottest peppers. Very, very hot.
So you're giving Jermaine all kinds of ideas to
I
chef
know,
us some
because
good food.
I'm already I'm like, how can I infuse this with my Texas style that I do?
No, but here we go.
The poly-round flying is gonna be like food in the motherfucker.
Caribbean, Texas style.
It's gonna be people coming to the poly-round flying that have nothing to do with airplanes or modern aviation. They just gonna come there and they smell something.
They're all going to be flying to the bathroom is what they're going to be doing.
They ain't going to the bathroom. I ain't gonna fuck them up. I'm gonna fuck their taste buds up.
That sounds like some hot stuff.
Man.
Yeah. Guyanese like a lot of spicy food. Right?
You know, I went to culinary school and I learned a lot of different techniques from different countries in the world.
Yeah.
But I never, Guyana, that's different. You know,
this guy was here last year.
Brazil,
no, not last year.
Venezuela, and all that stuff. Some stuff in Chile.
The guy named the guy from National Geographic that goes around the world and cook. Ramsey, Mr. Ramsey.
No, not Ramsey. That's the other guy. He passed away, actually.
Yeah, he killed himself.
What's his name?
He was here. He was here in 2019.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I remember that guy.
Yeah, there's that plane. Yeah.
What's his name?
I thought it was not Paul Ramsey.
No.
Paul Ramsey is the guy that looked for the monster fish then.
You talking about Anthony Bourdain?
Bourdain.
Yes. Anthony Bourdain. Yeah.
He was down there.
Yes, he was here in 2020.
Good Google search, Michael.
Not Remy. Remy
Yeah, I'm sorry I didn't get to meet him. I'm sorry I didn't get to meet him because
I'm actually on Racing Junk.
I would have given him some real Guyanese food, man.
And how did he look like?
What's that?
I love to watch that dude.
You ever heard of Lava Bread?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Bourdain actually fired he started my fire in the culinary as far as like different world foods.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So when I cook, when I really cook and do some stuff special, it's not just like what we have here in Texas, what I grew up on, or here in the United States. I add like techniques and seasoning and flavors from 3 or 4 different types of cuisine just to put up one dish.
Wow.
And
all right, guys, let me go get a refill. Be right back.
My family don't like that shit. They want the same old regular country ass shit. I'm like, come on, man, you gotta expand your palate. I mean, I'm cooking this shit because I got a passion to like make something like
different,
like Trump make something great again. Everybody's tired of McDonald's and Burger King and Wendy's and shit. You know, I want to make something like, if I cook a hamburger, it ain't gonna be no regular hamburger. It's gonna be a hamburger the way I do it. Ribs, brisket, whatever. I do all this shit like it's a passion. You know, just like flying airplanes and shit. Like I got a lot of hobbies.
Right.
Different type of things, you know. And man, if I can
Guyanese love to cook. Come here. This is a cooking country. They love to cook and they love hot, spicy foods.
Right.
They love to cook. Yeah. You come here, man. You eat. They say you eat. According to the Guyanese word, they say you eat until your belly busts.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't do spicy. It just doesn't do it.
I mean, check out the
Kenny, wait your turn to talk.
Probably around with Kevin Blige. They cook all the time on their channel. It's a small country.
That look like honey you drinking there, boy.
Who, me?
Oh, guy just drink some honey there.
You said somebody drink some honey?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's Chambers.
Yeah. Don't you guys ever drink honey?
Ah.
Wow. Y'all got me craving the crap now.
Honey is instant energy. And you know diabetics can use honey, right?
Right. I know that.
Yeah. Because the honey is already digested by the bees. It's a digested food. All the bees does is regurgitate that honey from the stomach onto the stomach of another bee. And then that bee passes it on to the stomach of another bee. And then before it goes into the honeycomb, it passes through 8 or 9 different stomachs, which is called a purification food chain. And each bee, as they collect that regurgitated food, releases 2 enzymes that add more sugars to the honey. One is diastase and vortase, and the other one is glucose oxidase. Then the last bee now will regurgitate that honey into the honeycomb. Now the honey has to go through a ripening process where the bees now has to remove the moisture from the honey. So they will form a cluster on the honeycomb and they can generate heat as much as 118 degrees. And when they fan the wings, the heat that they generate and the wind evaporates the moisture from the honey and it becomes more viscous now. And then they cap that honey. So that's the honey in the ripening process. So when you consume that honey now, It doesn't go back into your stomach and wait to digest again. It goes into your stomach. It works immediately. The body extracts what it needs from the honey, and what it doesn't need, it discharges it very fast. Right? You'll hear some people say when they drink honey, they get diarrhea. But not that they got diarrhea, it's that they might not have been purging themselves out often. And as once the body collects what it needs from the honey, what it doesn't need, it discharges very fast. So as the discharging, it takes out all the impurity of the body and you excrete them out.
I'm not so hungry now. Thanks, man. I appreciate that.
Bro, I'm like, that's what
man.
It's like not making me want to eat honey no more.
Hey, I'm pretty sure I saw flames coming out of Jermaine's ears.
I was like, I already knew that, but the way he explained it, it like just fucked it up for me. I still love honey. You know,
you have to realize that's like water being filtered, so it's like honey being filtered to be. So it's actually just.
Oh yeah.
I mean, but the way he explained it, it's like.
Yeah, I know.
but I understand. I understand. I know. You know, it's nature. It's life cycle. The cycle of life. You know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but you know we've been talking about honey for a while, but this guy down here in the corner, Mr. McKell, he can tell us about Vegemite. Are you listening down there?
Mikey.
Michael?
Mikey.
Wake up.
Mikey B. I think we lost. He's listening to Kenny's show.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody still in Kenny's show?
Well, Mikey can tell us.
There's Mikey. Are you listening, Mikey?
I just want him to tell us how kangaroo taste.
Yeah.
There he is.
We was going to ask you about kangaroo meat and Vegemite.
Kangaroo meat.
Kangaroo meat, it's gamey, it's quite tough. I can only sort of compare it to veal because that's the only sort of other meat which I've eaten that's kind of exotic.
Did you say veal?
That's in the thing.
Did you say veal?
Yeah.
No, veal is not tough. Veal is very tender.
Oh no, as far as like exotic, and I use the term very loosely, exotic meats. When I say exotic, anything apart from chicken or beef. It's not too bad. Like they serve it in some places where you can get like a kangaroo burger.
Yeah, when I worked at this place called Twisted Root, it's a burger company that started in Dallas, Texas, and I was a kitchen manager at their #1 store, and I brought in some kangaroo. When you grind it up and add some pork fat into it, it's very, very tender as far as a burger.
Oh really? Well, maybe I shouldn't have got it from the roadside sort of trailer without cooking it. Come on, I mean, you were Jello said it's roadkill, so.
Should have cut a piece off of roadkill and took a bite, huh?
That's a tasty. So yeah, I haven't. It's. I know for me it was an odd sort of taste. It wasn't bad, but it was just a different taste. And I think what was the other question? Vegemite. I love Vegemite.
Yeah, I loved it too when I was down there in Darwin. I got addicted to it.
Now,
very savory.
Vegemite is an Australian thing, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it's like a yeast spread, and no, that's not an STI. It's like I don't know, it's hard to describe. It's kind of like a very savory sort of spread you'll put on toast, and depending on who you ask, they'll give you sort of instructions on how to do it. Whether it's piping hot bread, melted butter, and a little bit of Vegemite. Some people like to load it up with that sort of thing. So it depends who you talk to, but it's in a very acquired taste.
It is, but it's very good. It is.
I love it.
I was told the story behind it. I don't know if you can confirm the story, but I was told that they come out with Vegemite because there used to be a vitamin B deficiency in Australia, big time. large deficiency.
Is this when all the convicts were shipped over here?
Yes.
I recall the word Vegemite sandwich from the song the guy sing. The guy that sang a song in the 80s.
Men at Work.
On the
Right.
The women.
Oh, I thought that's where Vegemite came from.
Yeah, and the guy said, "Just smile and give me a Vegemite sandwich."
Right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's where I remember the word Vegemite from. That's why I asked you for Australian.
Oh my God, yeah.
Thanks for reminding me of that song. I haven't heard that song for so long. That was, what, 80?
Yeah, the early.
I think it was a group called Toto. A group called Toto sang that song.
Hey, check it.